On my way. Looking ahead. Here we go. Right tool will do the trick.
Maybe we'll get some proper music now.
What a shame that we lost the brewer. I've already forgotten his name.
Finally, there might be some more drink for the rest of us.
Killed by
No one
the
stopped
thing
me
he
yet.
loved. How deliciously dramatic.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even
No more drink. I should hit the road.
Whole party. As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Action, not reaction. Action, not reaction.
Descend to her.
All right, what now? Breathe deep and move.
Just a little bit farther. See my actions, Lady Shah. Hear my words of faith.
Listen to her.
I'm ready. Blessed Night Singer, witness my adoration.
Soldier. My little trick.
Descend to.
Don't be shy.
Listen.
Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall. Lady Shah's will shall be done.
I have felt you coming. The first in a century.
You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Night Song is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Yes, I think so. My whole life's been leading to this. No turning back now. Cannot allow! This is my mistress's will, my life's purpose! If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shah asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
There it is. True death, at last. You are Shah's child, after all. And I am.
It is done. You have proven yourself. You have answered my highest calling. My chosen. My warrior. My dark Justicia. No more hiding. Let me show you. Let all see how you have served me, Shadowheart, and how you have been rewarded. Your pain is now your power. Wield it true. My charge must be cleansed. You shall be my instrument in ridding it of the impure. Then you shall take up the mantle as its new leader. First, hunt down the traitor, Ketheric Thorn. He shunned my embrace. He let my armies be slaughtered. He used my domain to safeguard his wretched life. But now, without the Night Song, he's vulnerable. End him. In my name, Shadowheart. Let him see you in your splendor before you shut his eyes forever. Once he is vanquished, Baldur's Gate awaits. Your holy work will continue there, where you first learned of my embrace. Take up my spear again and go forth. Let the cleansing begin.
Finally! Through me, her will is enacted. Her shadows strengthen and the darkness takes all. I am her chosen.
Let's move.
Assume nothing.
I've actually done it. A Dark Justiciar chosen by Lady Shah. I wanted to talk to you about that. She expects me to fill my heart up with love for her alone, leaving no room for others. No room for us. I don't want to. Perhaps we'll still be able to find a way. Some interpretation of her will that lets us stay together. If you don't want to gamble on that, I understand. You'll have little trouble finding a more straightforward lover, I suspect. Are you sure? I don't want you to resent my divided affections. Then I can only hope Lady Shah will prove she has. And I must continue to prove myself worthy of Lady Shah's church in Baldur's Gate has yet to be cleansed. Even once all that is done, more will be asked of me. There is one other matter. As the chosen of Lady Shah, it is time to carry myself like I still carry certain vestiges of a novice. That will no longer do. Leave it to me. You'll see exactly what I mean soon enough.
Have to keep going. Let's see what this does.
Ready for this?
No choice but to keep going. Time to press ahead.
No god!
got to press on.
Taking a closer look at Brit's video, I noticed something. Why was there a pack of condoms almost under the ferret cage yesterday when you came from Camp Knut, little man? We found out. You guys are so dumb. That is not a condom, man.
It's hard to get anywhere.
And why did you make my leg? Why did you edit my legs and make them even smaller, you idiots? You are so dumb, bro. I'll tell you what that is. Oh, fuck. I'll go get it right now.
I just realized you speak with a lisp and it's pissing me the fuck off. Quit it now.
Okay, man, I'll stop. This is what that is, man. Alright? I literally went down there and grabbed those in the exact spot. It's literally this. Not the same thing at all. You're so dumb. Look. It is the same. I do have condoms, but like they weren't on my floor, man.
On Brit's stream,
you thought
you
you're
said
sneaky, man.
Now you're saying it's a piece of cloth. If you're going to lie,
bro,
at least be consistent, you dumbass.
Stupid fucker. You're so dumb. It's a makeup remover. It's what girls use to get the makeup off their face. Stupid moron. I hate being surrounded by dumb people, man. I'm dumb as fuck myself, but being around some of you idiots in this chat, you're so dumb, but you think you're so smart, and I can't handle it anymore. Wait, it's not edited? Yes, it is, bro. It is edited, bro. That is 100% edited.
Why are you walking like that?
My legs hurt so bad. It is edited, bitch.
Blood comes easy these days.
Shut the fuck up, idiot. You guys are so fucking dumb, man. You guys are so fucking dumb. I'll literally beat you all up. Shut up. Look how fast I'm going, baby. We're gonna have this game beat in 30 minutes, man. Go! What's the objective right now?
Just don't die.
Alright.
Can't slow down.
Mile.
I'm gonna die to a wolf.
Don't die, man.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Yes, phone. It's an iPhone 13, man. What's goofy about my phone, bro? Bro, I have a question actually. Can you turn these phones off? I cannot figure out how the fuck to turn this phone off. Hold down the power. No, all that pops up is Siri. And I'll be like, turn the phone off, but she has nothing. Volume down. No, that does emergency SOS. I'm telling you, these phones don't turn off. Top dumbass. Oh. Mystery of the fraudulent 4 a.m. stream.
In tonight's episode, we will be investigating a new unsolved mystery. The mystery of the fraudulent 4 a.m. stream. Eric Lamont Robbins, also known as eRob221, regularly spins a wheel on his stream when he fails basic tasks, usually leading to humiliatingly humorous events. On the 18th of July 2022, Eric died 5 times playing Fallout 4, causing him to have to spin the wheel. At 11:57 p.m. Eric spun the wheel, landing on the 4 a.m. segment. This required him to perform a 15-minute stream at 4 a.m. the following morning. However, once that stream began, there were multiple questions raised. Firstly, the player spent time customizing the cosmetics of their car, which is something Eric rarely does, as he often uses the default car his own cup buggy, and doesn't customize the appearance. Once the game begins, the car doesn't move and begins jumping, as if the player had never played the game before and was learning the controls.
I don't like the quality speech. I think it's The
player then drove around for the rest of the game, never using boost, never jumping. Even when it was critical to use boost, the player never did. Since Eric has hundreds, if not thousands of hours in Rocket League, it is highly unlikely that he was the person streaming this game. Tat, being highly intelligent, were instantly suspicious and alleged that it was a pre-recorded stream. However, this was quickly discounted, as if it was pre-recorded, Eric would have actually recorded somewhat convincing material. When questioned by chat whether it was Eric in fact playing, the player replied in text chat. Now why would a streamer with a webcam and multiple working microphones try to confirm his identity by typing? All this adds up to the conclusion that Eric was clearly not playing during the stream, so who was in fact streaming? The first suspect was Brit, also known as Kato Cat, also known as Chat's girlfriend. However, anyone who has spent any time watching Eric and Brit's relationship would know that there is no chance Brit would ever wake up at 4 a.m. to stream for Eric. Investigators' next suspect was Darian, Eric's close friend. However, he was quickly cleared as 4 a.m. is prime plump replying time, and he was most likely busy at this time. But while looking at Darian, a clue was found that blew this case wide open. On the 5th of August, Darian appeared on Eric's stream, and it was mentioned that Darian was able to enter Eric's house only by knowing the code to his security system. During the 4th of July holiday, Eric went on one of his monthly vacations, this time to the shithole that is Missouri. To take care of his obese dog and the various rodents living in his house, he asked his friend and fellow alcoholic Rocky to look after them. This shows that Rocky knew the security code to Eric's house. On July 20th, 2022, 2 days after the 4 a.m. stream, Rocky streamed on Twitch, but this stream has since been deleted, mostly likely at Arab's behest. However, this clip remains.
Nothing will stand in my way.
If we look closely at Rocky's desk, we can see an open case of Modelo's beer. But why is this important? On July 21st, 2022, Eric appeared on NMPLOL's stream, where he rated the most popular beers in America. See how Modelo was one of his lowest ranked beers. Thus the final piece was added to the puzzle. Eric, having purchased a case of Modelo's and realized it was one of the few beers he didn't like, he gave it to Rocky as payment for doing the 4 a.m. stream in his place.
Eric Lamont Robbins, despite all the evidence against you, I first want you to watch this clip of your 4 a.m. stream. I will now give you 15 seconds to defend your actions.
That is not enough fucking proof that it was me. I was just tired. It was 4 a.m. Alright.
I find you guilty of faking a 4 a.m. stream, and hereby sentence you to complete 14 consecutive days of 4 a.m. streams, starting tonight. With cam on. Shirt and pants are optional.
That's fucking funny. Alright, listen, fine. You want an honest truth? You want an honest truth? It was Brit. Alright, it was Brittany. Alright?
I'm not a driver.
Yeah, I think good going, Brit. You either do the 15-minute stream or we take TwitchCon to your house.
Let's run, coach. Just get a grabby. Start jumping out. Jump. Guys, we have to get closer to the wall. Jump. Out. Keep going, Dad.
Where are we shooting?
There's a whole bunch behind us.
Face check. Nice.
Watch her for what?
15 boys. GG.
It's just me and you now, man. Everyone else is dead.
Let's rock them down, boys.
You meds? I missed the whole fucking fight.
No, I'm good.
It's not over yet, guys. I'm still here.
That shoot is going straight under the bed. He's trying to figure out how to carry it. They're not fake Jordans, bro.
I have an idea.
Yo, Deathwing, are you flanking?
I am full naked.
Oh, you're naked? Come to me.
I'm looking wolves right now.
Okay.
Not that wolf.
Yeah, they're all around main building.
I died where you dropped the gun.
I downed one. I need help on the side. Killed one. One should be down too.
Do you know Tyler 1? Tyler the creator or Tyler 1? I don't know.
You don't know who Tyler 1
no.
is?
No.
Really?
I don't.
So you know who Erop221 is, but you don't know who Tyler 1 is?
I know who Erop221 is. Yeah, that's you.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Does this mean he's apologized? He means he's gonna die, right?
Specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony
That
Rock
means CLM
is my
shit's
man.
gonna come to an end.
Holy shit, he's wearing the same stuff as you. Cuck outfit available at Macy's Imonia, haha.
Read the comments. Like in this video? Can we get CLM to the top of the YouTube comments? What have I done? I should not have even said. Oh my god, bro. There's no way you guys can get a CLM comment to the fucking top. There is zero chance. Like, what's the top comment? How many like? There's no way. So what I do right now? Refresh. Wait. Shit, already, man? Refresh again.
Jumbo flex and chat, nigga. Fuck you, me, Eric. Round 2, bitch. Aight, I'm big pimpin'. What you talking about, nigga? Quit simping. Eric acting like he hot shit. In reality, he not shit.
Knees high.
Another fight. Let's go. breathe deep and move.
On I go.
Hey, all you Yard viewers out there, look what I'm wearing.
Look what he's wearing.
Do you have one of these?
No,
Oh,
look
you-
what I'm wearing. No, look what I'm wearing.
Look what he's wearing.
Look what he's wearing. Look what he's wearing.
Look what he's wearing. Hey, do you have one of these? You probably don't, because they kind of sold out fast, and we undersold the amount that we thought we could sell.
We didn't think we'd be the GOAT.
It says Aiden. You might like to buy Lululemon or Nike or something, but no, it's not. It's a podcast. It's us.
It's a podcast.
If you would like to buy this, we're re-releasing it. When are we doing that, Aiden? Because I don't remember.
We're really releasing it Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time for patrons.
Do it a little more
for
pizzazz.
Tier 3 patrons.
You sound like you have a gun.
Thursday for
I
Tier
do.
3 patrons. And
Just
then
like some of
win
our
for
other ad
normals.
What about the normals?
What about for normals?
For normals?
What do the Normans get
it's
to
on
buy?
Saturday.
On Saturday.
When the slop and the leftovers is left for
September
you.
2nd.
We actually withhold a portion of the inventory now so that you can get it and not complain.
And Archie, Archie, you can go ahead and put graphics for all those dates. And thanks for watching the Yard podcast, and buy our merch if you think that we're cool. And on now we'll do the episode.
And also if you're liquid enough.
If you're made of liquid or something.
No,
if you're made of, we're gonna fill you if you're made with liquid. And now,
if you got disposable income, we want that.
And now this is the Yard
You give it to
podcast,
me?
starring
Stop
Jerry
talking.
Seinfeld.
Yay! Alright, I want to try something.
You want to try?
First 30 seconds, I'm going to try to get this demonetized. Tonight, DJ got us falling in love again.
In love again.
Baby,
I'm backing.
tonight.
Wait, hold on. This isn't. I'm losing my mind. Why did you do this?
Because I'm trying to get it demonetized.
Can I be 100% honest with you? This is not a bit for the show. This is. I feel like I'm in a dream. I actually just had a moment. I was on my way to work today, here, and I said, we should do a bit at the start of the episode where we try to sing, like, Day and Night by Kid Cudi so accurately that we get it demonetized.
Really?
I had this
You had
idea
this individual
today. I was getting coffee. I was on my way from the coffee shop to here, and I had this idea, and I was like, nah, Slime would hate it because we'd be singing.
We're using
and
our
then
words
somehow
wrong here.
you did this outside of me, and I don't understand. I'm freaking
Yeah, I haven't
out.
seen you in days.
I'm freaking out. This is crazy.
Did you see my tweet about the Jamba Juice?
I did see that, but
maybe that's what incepted it. Because I was in a Jamba Juice. I worked out. I went and got a smoothie. Okay. I'm in the Jamba Juice. They're playing DJ Got Us Fallen in Love Again. Yeah. Followed by Vanessa Carlton 1,000 Miles.
Love that.
Rowdy Partner. but it's at like 75x speed, 0.75, or like half speed. I can't tell. But it's just like it's a public like song they play in a food place, but it's like slowed down. Yeah. And I walked in and it was like the lean hit me.
Slowed with reverb, and your parents are fighting in the other room.
Yeah. And it was like the Drank Man like visited me during my drive over to Jamba Juice, and I was just stunned about it. I tweeted about it, and then people were replying. It's like they're trying to avoid copyright, like a joke.
Yeah.
And then that's probably what incepted me to think that. And you to think it,
but I
and
only
you're not
read,
special.
I only read the.
You're not special, Nick.
I only read the text to your tweet. I didn't click it open.
You're the rootinest tootinest, but you're not special.
You are. I would trust you on the range. I would not trust you in a special contest.
Day and night.
This is also wrong vernacular. It's not demonetized.
No, Vanessa Carlton. What?
That demonetized.
No, but
Don't do that.
We should understand what I'm trying to say.
I didn't.
We can obviously do it.
When you said it, I honestly thought you were just gonna say swear words.
I thought you were gonna say something depraved.
No, it's not demonetized. There's demonetized, which is the yellow
claimed.
tick,
Sorry.
and then there's copyright claimed.
No, but if you get copyright claimed, you demonetize your video.
I mean, no, because the video is still being
monetized.
monetized.
Is
a vernacular.
But the revenue goes to the copyright holder.
He's right.
But you still get the
no,
the yellow
because there's
tick.
no ads. You don't get a yellow thing.
No, the ads still run.
Pop
They just don't pay you.
I feel like
the ads still run and they don't pay you.
There's a difference.
Feel like
in one example, the video is monetized, and it is running ads. Whether you receive them or not, it is still a monetized video.
Wait, hold on. How many YouTube videos have you uploaded?
It's like a little bit.
We have to measure this first.
Well, I need to decide.
Here's what he's trying to say. There is monetization and demonetization. These are trees.
There's two wolves.
And they're independent from each other.
There's me, there's Aiden.
There's you, there's Aiden.
There's leaders and there's followers, but I'd rather
your
be a
video
dick
gets
than a
flagged as
swallower.
bisexual.
You're an alpha like me.
Or
it's you go.
yes, if your video is Nick coded, it's flagged as bisexual.
Yeah.
If your video is Eamon coded, it's flagged as red pill content.
Don't call yourself alpha. You wouldn't carry the boats.
I would.
No.
I
What
would.
does
I
this
was
mean?
carrying the boats.
I'm
I
old.
worked out. Dude, he goaded me into working out yesterday on my day off
Mm-hmm.
by saying I
wish I
wouldn't be able to carry the boat.
Wish I could have one of them.
You know about David Goggles, right? David Goggles, ultramarathon runner.
No, he's the guy in the Shield.
David.
The Flash's real name.
His name's David Goggins, and he writes like motivational
He was
shit.
in Righteous Gemstones as well.
No, he's an ultramarathon runner.
Big teeth.
He was in the Marines.
CEO of Speedo.
This guy.
Oh, I know this
He's
guy.
big on Joe Rogan.
Oh,
Look up detectives in The Wire really quick.
That's a cool picture.
dude, he.
No.
No, sorry, the Shield. I'm sorry, the Shield.
You were about to win the most racist award.
No, he doesn't look like any of those guys.
Go down.
Keep scrolling.
It's just
right.
Detective Vic Mackey the whole time. No, go right.
Can you just
Top
keep
right, top
scrolling
right. Guy on the left. Click that. That's Dalton Goggins.
Okay.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
For audio listeners,
I was going to say
slime
he
is
kind
racist.
of.
Not racist. That's a white man.
No, it's for audio listeners.
Who's
For
the
audio
actor?
listeners.
Who's the
I'm
actor that
racist.
passed away from The Wire? Not Omar, but
Michael
the other
Jackson.
Other.
Who?
Not Michael Jackson. Not the guy who plays Omar. The guy who plays Lieutenant.
Thought it was that.
Lieutenant.
How deep are we gonna go in here?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Never
Go
mind.
on.
Whatever. I don't care about you, and I would carry the boat.
Lance Reddick.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
a detective. He was a.
He's kind of like buff
he was a
Lance Reddick.
detective.
Actually, Lance Reddick is also buff.
No, he was lean. Go ahead.
No, we have another 30-minute section about The Wire.
I wanted to
We
get
got
going.
a great
Goggles.
TV show, Ludwig.
We
You
got
need to
nominated
call-
for a streamy with this content.
And lost.
And lost.
That's why we don't win.
I kept slapping the bag.
We didn't win because we didn't go.
You know what's
guys
funny?
do this?
We lost to a podcast my mom likes more.
She likes Jay Shetty.
My mom listens to Jay Shetty.
Do you think
yeah.
Jay
What the fuck
Shetty
is Jay
slaps
Shetty?
Ludwig's bare feet?
What is Jay
No,
Shetty?
I've never met him. I don't know Jay Shetty.
Hold on to your thought. Who is Jay Shetty?
I think it was Eminem's original name in 8 Mile.
This is why we actually can't have conversations.
I'm
This is a
tabling you.
lot coming from you, sitting down to solve any work problem, and you're like, and you hit the dab, and you're like, oh, it'd be crazy if we bought merch and changed the prices, and I have to ask you the same question 6 times.
You guys
to
are
get a
like
fucking
the
answer.
you guys are like the 3 monkey emojis. Like he can't.
His hairstyle is closer to Lady Shah's own image. I did it to honor her. What do you think? Have you ever considered entering into politics? You've some form with giving non-answers.
Moving in.
Here and like you can't speak very well. And you don't see, you just say stuff without watching stuff. And I'm just, I'm a regular monkey. I'm normal monkey.
You're the normal monkey
Yeah.
emoji who's like kind of coy? Mm-hmm. No, I'm the ape monkey.
If you have if you sit a monkey down at a typewriter with infinite time, eventually he will make the Yard podcast.
I think so. Did you see my shirt? It's Gun. He got shredded eating bananas every day.
It does say that.
Does it say that?
Yeah, he came up to me and he said that like he was teaching me a lesson, and I was like, but he's monkey, man.
Yeah, Aiden is like, well, yeah, that's all they eat. They eat monkey bananas.
Gun is big. He's big, man.
I don't even know what we're
How
talking
does he
about
fit
before.
in the same ball as the baby?
There's different balls. They
Yeah,
look a little
big
different.
balls.
Aren't they the same size in the
Actually,
game?
I think they are the same size. They fit differently within the balls.
Right?
So if you look at
Yeah,
baby in
baby's
the
this
ball,
tiny monkey in
baby
his
looks like a
ball.
little baby in the
I
ball.
understand they fit differently. I'm saying they shouldn't even fit in the same ball. They should have different sized balls.
Obviously,
huge
they should
balls.
fit in the same ball. If you just scale the ball up for the biggest person, then everyone else who's smaller will fit in the ball.
It's like putting a real baby and like a real human man.
But look, they don't look the size difference that they should.
We all fit in a plane.
We checked the math on that.
We all fit in a plane.
I'm tired of all these us guys on this plane.
Do you understand? We all fit in the plane.
I
Aiden
reckon
loves
that
the
makes
wire.
sense to me.
You're a damn cowboy.
He's wearing a cowboy hat, so
I'm
our
a-
audio listeners, he's gonna sound like this.
I'm doing what? I reckon.
Hey,
Nick
you know what?
Priscilla, get your country ass over here. I heard you're building the podcast big as a damn bus.
Oh yeah.
David Goggins,
Yes.
writes inspirational book.
We're still on that.
Goes on Joe Rogan. And
Righteous
then-
gemstones.
And then he has a phrase that says, "Who's gonna carry the boats?" as a way to like get your ass out of bed. Like talking about like ancient Roman warriors and shit.
This-
the Vikings
maybe
and
it's
shit.
based on Fitzcarraldo, which
Yeah,
is that
fucking-
movie about carrying a boat
He's-
over a mountain.
He's gonna carry the boats, and I'm gonna hit a mortal this
And
act.
so Aiden comes fucking
Shit
round.
that won't happen on Twitter.
You come round and you're like, it's my off day. And so I just asked him a very simple question. I was like, oh, what'd you do the previous 3 days?
Ooh.
And
kayaked.
I was lifting my mouse.
You didn't work out for the previous 3 days,
I was in
and you were
Seattle.
trying
I
to
was
skip
on
out
a
on
trip.
the.
he went on
I was a trip. I was
vacation
in
to
And,
Seattle.
and I kayaked.
Oh, you didn't do any push-ups?
I kayaked the Sound, the Puget Sound.
This guy has a job.
Yeah, sometime. Sometime. Hey, when he shows up, he's crazy. But yeah, he goes on vacation and he comes back and he goes, it's my off day. And so I say, who's gonna carry the boats? He's carrying a kayak. Close.
That is.
I literally carried a boat.
Ludwig,
Well,
that is way
close.
closer than what you've carried.
I know.
Have you carried
I
a
was
boat?
one boat you've carried in the
I
last
was in
4
sailing
days.
club. Oh.
Last 4 days.
Well,
boat
then
you
you
Like
carried
you,
it hard.
you literally carried a
were in
boat.
sailing
It was a
club?
small. I was in sailing club, yeah.
You're
at
like a
Arizona State.
Winklevoss?
It was a kayak.
That's first of all, they're rowers.
Doesn't
Oh
it have,
my
a- doesn't
God,
it
who
have a
cares?
different name?
What-
Doesn't it have a different name?
Winklevoss.
What?
Sailing club doesn't have a thing.
Sailing club.
No, there's like a
Crew.
crew. That's the thing I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
I rode crew.
Yeah, I rode crew. I got a couple of fucking STDs. Fucking.
I made it into a finals club.
Is lacrosse the crew of land?
Nope.
Jesus, I don't think that's right.
Culturally.
I don't
It's
think
the
that's right.
same piece of shit with the ascot that plays it.
No, because no, I disagree. I don't think lacrosse is like, because lacrosse is this is wrong.
It's just hockey.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's also way less expensive to get into.
But it's like douchebag hockey.
Yeah, on the East Coast, yeah.
It's like land hockey.
No, it's frat hockey.
No, land hockey is field hockey.
No,
it
that's
already exists. Land hockey is a big sport that already exists.
Land hockey is hockey
Do
without
men
ice.
play field hockey?
Field hockey is like 50% of hockey.
Men go to war, women play field
I swear.
Do men play field hockey? I've never seen
Field hockey.
a
I
male
think
field hockey match.
Can I see them field hockey picture? I always thought field hockey was lacrosse.
Dalton Goggins is playing lacrosse. He's teaching you how to carry boats. Eamon will
Oh,
never.
this is just disgusting.
Oh, that's money. I would play this.
It's like they just made the
Fuck
cricket
me.
field bigger.
Like, we should play this 2v2 in the parking lot. Shake yours on my team.
No ball, just hit each other.
Wait,
till the other team
2v2.
falls.
2v2
So
field
who
hockey.
are the four? If you have
Me and
Shakers on your team.
Shakers and 2 other opponents that are clown idiots that I
we
don't
could
care
just
about.
but we could just play with each other and
I
have
du-
2v2.
I dust you at field hockey.
Pause. We're chaotic. Welcome back to the yard. Episode 110.
111.
111.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
This is our first chance.
Aiden dead.
I wish that we would actually beat Jay Shetty.
I wish that
Next year?
Aiden was
Next
dead.
year?
You want to train? We could train for next year.
I think to train, we have to cut some weight.
Do you think that we would have won if we showed up?
I think if we had a better team comp.
Do you think if I had showed up to the streamies and showed off my snatched body, they would have?
I think if you
given
showed up
us
to the
the
past
award?
110 episodes, we get there.
Do you think if... Wait, what?
Oh, that's hurtful.
Okay, here,
Damn.
listen.
Oh, I didn't think about
Let's
it.
talk about it then. If you want to talk about it, I have to change nothing. What do you guys change?
Well, nothing?
Let's just give them that. Let's give them that. Let's move on.
What do you think? What? Okay, if we if we all need to improve as podcasters to beat Jay Schlatt or whatever the fuck.
I go the Mac Always Sunny route. I get really, really fat eating burritos.
Dude, that would be so
And then I
fucking
just
fun.
show
We don't
up
have a
one
big
day.
guy. We don't have a big guy.
And I become the big guy, and then I show up just absolutely cut 6 months later. and then you guys still don't care.
Fat Aiden would go insane.
I would love your engorged.
I think we make fun of him less.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be a hate
I think he
crime.
would come into his own as a funny guy.
You think so?
Yes.
Like he'd have to gain Riz.
Yeah, he would have to.
He can't use his tennis
Wait,
body.
he also has insane Riz. You're acting like he walks in like Adonis.
Podcast Riz.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You could get more podcast Riz. If you were a fat guy, oh my god, you would be so fucking funny.
This is a
You
healthy
have your
exercise.
But you would come over the top every time.
The podcast
Let's go around and say what everybody could improve. You know, we know what Aiden could. He can get fat.
Well, let's say what we should improve ourselves.
You can improve by getting worse.
What everyone thinks.
Eat a lot more bananas.
Nick, how would you improve yourself, and then we'll see if what we think.
I don't know. It's like I fucking work too hard. I show up too early.
Okay.
Okay.
Care a little bit too much. I could care a little bit less, probably. Yeah.
You can care less.
Well, I care too much
about the podcast.
Yeah. I can take more days off maybe for my mental health.
Okay.
Do you think?
I don't think it helps us beat Jay Shetty. Maybe your life's better.
Jay Shetty.
Jay Schlatt.
How are we beating Jay Schlatt?
Schlatt? What kind of
I'm
podcast is that?
Okay, I'm thinking maybe.
How are we beating Chuckle Sandwich?
I'm thinking maybe I could just come with more tier list ideas.
Okay.
And if I came with a tier list every episode, and we had the 10-minute tier list section, I think that would, 150K an episode boost.
Actually,
More sections.
That might
more
be,
segments.
That
More
might
segments?
Be a real.
Now, what do we think
More
about Nick?
breathmints.
What could Nick improve from our mind?
Oh, what Nick could improve. I think he needs to. Throw that shit back a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. No,
I think
stop.
okay.
We're talking.
You've
We're talking.
already
buddy.
had your time.
You had your time, right? Didn't you?
So
I think you did.
my time.
So his time.
I'm using to speak.
I had my time.
My time.
I'm reflecting. I can't think of even once that you've.
I think you'd be better
on
on
podcast.
Right. That's all I'm saying. That's my argument. If it is an argument, you've never thrown that shit in a circle for us.
Can I say something too? And it's kind of on this note. Actually, not on this note. We have an issue where we're four dudes talking about dude stuff. You know, periods come. We're all confused.
They are confusing.
What if Nick had huge naturals?
Dude, I thought about this today with Aiden.
So this idea, it came up because you were thinking, what could we do to become a little less, patriarchal?
Yes, thank you.
On our show.
Yes.
And you guys think that by giving one of us breasts that you could then hold and touch when you would like.
What?
That's kind of
stop.
Wow.
Pause.
That's the angle you're taking.
I can't believe that.
I'm holding my homie by the shoulders. I'm thinking there's nothing to TF on his chest region. We need a TF you in your chest region, dude. You need something there.
TF. Don't you get it?
Do you not know what TF is?
Jay Shetty opens every interview. Jay Shetty opens every interview like with guests.
What is more empowering than a man with breast implants?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Ooh, he got you there.
Martin Luther King Jr.
with breast
with
implants.
breast implants.
Yeah.
Having a dream.
And he's pregnant with a Marine.
Do you think the FBI still kills MLK if he has big natural?
Not if he's pregnant with a Marine.
Oh my god.
All babies are Marines waiting. all babies
waiting to serve.
All babies are waiting in line to be a Marine.
All babies are Marines. It's the parenting that does a bad job.
Yeah.
Takes them away.
This is maybe perhaps our most podcast moment we've ever had. Okay, so big naturals on Aiden.
No. That's Nick.
Nick needs to throw that shit in
When
an
you
octagon.
circumcise a baby, they become Air Force.
Yeah, that's
Aiden
true.
has to
They
get
lose
fat.
their badge.
Air Force.
All right, I'm getting fat. Nick's getting a boob job.
Yeah, so I will have beautiful breasts, huge big naturals. He will just be big and natural.
You be big and natural for us.
You don't change anything.
You be filled with.
Well, he's let us talk first. You change nothing for yourself.
What would I do? What I would do, honestly.
Not push B every round.
Little.
Woo.
Go ahead.
You know.
Come on, focus up.
You know what I would do? I would spend more time learning, reading books. Off the.
You probably read the most of anyone here currently.
No.
So brave.
I got him cooked.
No, I read the Abyssal Archive every night.
I don't even know what that means.
It's a book.
I don't read that.
Okay, well you read books.
I read way more. One book every night.
I'm reading through it.
I read the same book every night.
Yeah, that counts.
If audiobooks count, I got you cooked. If they don't count,
it doesn't count.
Why?
I wouldn't say
audiobooks
it
or
doesn't
podcasts?
count.
No, audiobooks count as real books.
Audiobooks don't count as reading.
What do you mean? You're consuming the same information.
No, but you're not reading it.
How about you say this? You love listening to stories like a child.
No, because I listen to nonfiction books
I
too.
don't.
Yes, you
Listening
do.
to
You do
audiobooks
it.
is like listening to podcasts.
But
You're just consuming media passively. It's
It's
been
just-
inserted into
you're-
your baby
you're-
ears because you can't sit down and concentrate because you watch too much TikTok.
He's so based and so fat.
You're so consumed with the format in which I'm consuming it that you don't even consider what I'm consuming.
And your phone.
And your phone.
And your phone.
You're on your
He
phone
checked his
all
watch
the
during
time.
that. I saw him.
I'm calling you.
That's basic.
He couldn't not.
That's
Uber
basic.
comfort
Couldn't not.
He's got shit to do.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm actually I'm way too busy for this conversation right now.
do you think if you read a book,
like so busy.
I hate you as a human. I wish you were fat. I wish you were fat. I wish you were fat. You'd be so much cooler.
You would.
If we had both consumed a book, I read it, you listened to it through an audiobook.
Yeah.
We could have an equal grounds discussion about the book.
Potentially.
But what if we gave babies only audiobooks to learn to read? Didn't they learn to read?
They wouldn't be able to read.
They would be illiterate.
Then babies could not read. They'd be illiterate, Ludwig.
It's not the same activity, Ludwig.
But if I were to consume 5 books, you could not tell which ones I consumed via literature or consumed via audiobook.
What if you were to consume 11,000
So
hot
what's the
dogs?
difference? Then I would be fucking Kobayashi's worst nightmare.
I'd be like, "What's good, bitch?" And just eat a hot dog in
It
front
must
of
be
him.
absurd. I'd be like 100,000 calories.
Yeah. Listen, here, let's settle this right here, right now. You are always on your phone because you listen to audiobooks. That's the only way you can process any sort of information is if it comes through your phone. At least me, Chad, I read a book with my eyes.
I feel like when you preface with Chad, people are going to get biased in the
Just to be clear, if you do read book, then that can't be what you improve at because you already read book.
I would read more books that are about being like that better. Yeah, I would read more podcast literature.
Wow.
And I would improve the breasts of my...
Does Jay Shetty have a book that we could learn from?
I would love to read
I bet he has a book.
He definitely has a book.
He definitely he looks like he has a book.
Yeah.
Wait, is he a sell?
He looks like he wrote a book.
What is his shit about?
Jay Shetty?
Yeah, is it comedy?
But Jay Shetty, by the way, won the Streamies last night, beating The Yard and a few other podcasts that I forget.
He just interviews people.
H3, Caller Daddy, and Impulsive.
What a fucking clown car of a
and then we were in there.
It's,
And then
it's
us,
creator-focused podcast.
who are actually funny.
A storyteller, podcaster, and former monk. I'm Jay Shetty.
That's actually pretty shit.
Yo, what's
Pretty
up
sick.
with
That's
so different. What's up with
that is so different.
I just
said that's pretty shit.
No, I was gonna say it's shitty and sick. It's shitty for us and sick for him if he's a
Okay.
former monk.
What's up with former monks with big podcasts?
Name 2 others.
I only know Trash Chase in this one.
But
they're huge.
Who's the monk on Trash Chase?
Wasn't Garnt used to be a monk?
For like a month.
Was he like a
Former
monk?
monk.
Was he a monk for content?
I don't think so.
Was he a content
he was-
monk?
he was a monk
I spent
before
30
content.
days learning to be a monk.
I think he was a straight up monk. I'm not trying to take away.
10 best monk podcasts. I don't think you're allowed to listen to this shit if you're up in the temple. Like what the
No.
fuck? They got Bluetooth in there?
No, they're allowed to watch
They
it.
recorded it and then they send like a messenger to go upload it.
They
at
send
the
a
bottom.
guy to recite it like an audiobook.
Ah,
Maybe you're right.
storytelling.
Storytelling. All right, what do you guys improve about?
What do
me?
monks do?
They feast.
They seek inner peace
Meditate?
and wisdom.
They do the hot ones challenge once a day.
They achieve enlightenment. That's it, right?
They do tier lists, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing in the temple.
They do more damage without any items equipped.
That's true. Fists only.
Fists only.
You know what's funny? I was always told this is like in the monk temple, you like there's a line, there's like a doorway to get into the cafeteria, and if it's like made of stone, and if you get too fat like Aiden would, you can't get through it, so you don't get to eat that day. So it's like a way to like stop you from eating too much monk fruit.
Yeah, because that's what they eat, monk fruit. That's where it's from.
Yeah,
Why
and then
wouldn't
if
they?
you eat the monk fruit, you get to meditate even longer.
Yeah,
but you can't swim
You
anymore.
eat 10. You eat 10, you go faster.
You made up a fucking One Piece character. All right.
What's up, goats? It's boy Autumn. You know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
What's
Actually,
that mean?
I'm so far from knowing what that
I don't
means.
understand
It's fall season.
Oh.
It's like the.
Couldn't we just call it maybe autumn?
No, that's what the Greeks called it. What I just called it.
No, they didn't.
And you know what? Don't. It gets busy. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't you understand? Factor is there for you. Factor is there for you in this season and also any other season that you could ever think of.
Look,
There's 7.
Nick Yingling, 80% of his meals are Factor, and he's been looking nice.
He eats 2 Factors a day. He has lost a lot of weight, and Nick Yingling is my goat.
He's a 2-factor authenticated man.
We are feeding Factor meals to Nick Yingling to eventually get inside of a monster truck.
Anyway, if you want a keto, calorie smart, vegan plus, veggie, or protein plus meal, you use Factor because they got all that shit.
They also have the monster truck meal, which is specifically, we actually asked as a partnership, we asked them to make it for Nick Yingling.
Archie, disclaimer that 34 meal choices per week, 45 weekly add-on options. Like what, Slime?
You can eat the toy monster truck that comes in your Factor meal. The toy monster truck that arrives in the meal, guaranteed every time.
I said Nick Yingling, get over here. Get over here right now.
Just like the packaging.
Maybe inside the monster truck they could have the apple cinnamon pancakes, which are an option.
Are you talking about one of the breakfast options?
Yeah.
Potato, bacon, egg, and monster truck packaging meal.
That's right. Prepared by chefs and also monster truck drivers.
And approved by dietitians,
And
which
everyone
is the third
knows
part
that.
of that.
9 out of 10 monster truck driver. I don't know what the other guy.
Go to factormeals.com/theyard50 and use code theyard50 for 50% off your box and 50% of Aiden's blood, and we're gonna mail it to you.
You won't get my blood
In a box.
Shouldn't that be code 100?
In a box. And a box of blood for dinner.
50?
It's the Yard 50. Factormeals.com/theyard50. Don't you get it? America's #1 ready to meet
eel
ready
kit.
to drive monster truck.
Ready to meet meals.
Say it right.
Say it right.
Say it good.
America's.
I'll say it like Don Draper.
Yeah.
America's #1 ready to eat meal kit.
Back to the Yard podcast.
What would we improve about Slime? I wish that you knew more about guests.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh.
Because I think there is a
was
reason.
more worldly for YouTube.
I think if we got a guest like Mr. Beast, we should probably get 1 million views. And the fact that we didn't is we fucked up somewhere. I don't know where we fucked up, but we fucked up somewhere.
Dude, what if we get Jay Shetty on the podcast? And then we tell him, it's like, oh, let's come on the podcast. And then we lock him up.
We can lock him in the shed.
We lock him in the Jay Shetty.
Jay Shetty snaps.
The Jay Shetty podcast, season 2.
And we have him just locked in there?
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's
We
like,
just
hey,
keep him
Jay, like, we got you.
Right.
And he's like, I'm trying to do the podcast with you guys.
And then
help me out.
can't. That way he can't win.
Does he
the
like
streaming.
call the police?
We took his phone.
Okay,
You
cool.
can't call
Right.
anyone.
We can't call anyone without a
You don't
phone.
get to call anyone.
So there's a missing person report.
And we lock him
But
in
what
the
would
trunk.
bring suspicions to us?
You know what we do?
Because he's still uploading a podcast, apparently.
We eat Jay Shetty limb by limb every episode. We safely and humanely remove his limbs.
He's going to listen to this.
I think
He's going to listen to this.
Yeah.
Why would he listen
He
to
doesn't
this?
listen to our shit. I don't listen to his shit.
I would like his...
I respect Jay Shetty because they didn't fuck with me.
I would like his forearms. I bet
Why
they're...
are you fucking
calls
with him
forearms.
then?
Huh?
Why are you fucking with him?
No, like, yo, I fuck with that. Like, he doesn't fuck with me.
Oh.
So I respect, like Mustache says.
He doesn't like you.
I only respect you if you don't fuck with me.
Right. You're only real if you don't.
You're only real if you don't fuck
I already
with me.
went through this conversation with him before the show, and then we just got to the point where we realized that he doesn't actually fuck with anyone.
Slime doesn't fuck with anyone?
Yeah, we just followed the tree down, like,
That's why everyone fucks
people
with
that
him.
fuck with him, people that don't fuck with him.
That's why most people fuck with
and
me.
then it kept branching
Mango
out.
fucks with you.
Yeah.
You fuck with Mango.
Yeah, fuck with Mango.
Good man doesn't fuck with me.
That's a good
Mango doesn't
conversation.
fuck with me.
Sure.
But Mango does fuck with you.
does fuck with you.
He
All right.
does. You're
Jay
an
Shetty.
ignorant-
Jay Shetty, get him on the podcast. We separate him into like 11 jars.
You're
Then
still
what?
on this. Jesus, bro.
We take all of his organs and we put him in a jar, and we do a fun game.
I don't know
We do
if-
what's the shell game on the street? What's it called?
3-shell Monty.
Three-card Monty?
We do 3-shell Monty with his eyeballs in a jar.
I don't know if we keep him on.
And one of them does not have an eyeball.
One of them is just pickles.
Right.
You gotta eat a pickle, which would suck.
Ew.
Admittedly, I'd like
That's
that.
not the worst part
a
of this.
little
The
bit
worst part is you're seeing a human eyeball that rolling around.
Seeing it?
You could see it.
I mean,
if
I
you
guess
look at it, you could
if
see
you
it.
lose,
Yeah.
you don't see it.
It
I
sees you in
suppose.
a way. You know what I'm saying?
Great. No more improvements for Slime then?
Jay Shetty's on his phone. Wait, I have a genuine question. What do you think we could have done to make that episode way bigger?
Would you agree with my premise that
Of
if
course.
you have Mr.
But what I'm asking, it's easy to point out the problem. I'm asking for a solution. And is it really me going, Mr. Beast, when you decided to make Squid Game again, what was that like?
I mean, maybe
I'd rather put a shotgun in my mouth.
I think you're underestimating how basic questions can be more thoughtful, even if they're basic.
Can't stay idle.
I didn't know he could actually speak Japanese because I can't understand him.
That's true.
I can't
don't know
understand what you're
he's talking
saying.
Like, your example of a question was formatted in a way that could be a question that is valuable, but the actual content of it wasn't.
You know what I would change about Slime?
Huh.
For the podcast? I'd make him like going out and doing stuff.
Oh, I'd make him stop farting.
Make him stop.
So that you got that idea from what I said.
We could call this episode the airing of grievances.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what it is.
Because imagine if he liked going out and doing stuff. Like he would come with, we'd have memories for him.
Let
We'd
me
do
tell
stuff.
you something, my sweet bear.
I'm gonna hold it while you do it now.
Hold the microphone. It should smell fine. I saw on Nick's Instagram story, he went to a monster truck thing. And I was like, you know, I'm usually the guy that doesn't like going out. And I don't get to say, like, it's not fair for me to say this, but I was going to be like, if you go see monster trucks, I would like you to hit me up.
Well, there's going to be another one in Anaheim, and it's way better. So if you want to go to that one, we can go to that one.
I would love to go see monster trucks.
Why is it better? It's a bigger arena. And when the arenas are smaller, there's like more safety limitations because there's been cars that have driven up into the stands.
Wait, there's no way it's bigger.
It's way bigger.
You're talking about
stadium guy over here.
It's at Angel Stadium, I'm pretty sure.
Anaheim has
Oh, it's an Angel Stadium?
Yeah.
With Los Dodgers.
Okay.
So yeah, I would love to go because you can see Gravedigger.
Dude, Gravedigger?
And
Fucking
tickets are still just $5.
Gravedigger kind of washed.
Gravedigger's
His merch
washed?
looks like cop merch.
That makes sense.
It was crazy.
I think the Venn
Megalodon,
diagram.
fire. Did not place very high, but sick merch.
Yeah. Anyway, that's an aside. So you'd make me go see monster trucks. You'd make me stop farting. Do you want to give me joy? You want to take away my joy? Makes sense.
I want to give us joy.
JBJT.
JBJT. Amen.
JN.
J nullifier. Joy nullifier.
Neutral.
Joy neutral.
Joy neutral. Well, what would you change about me?
What would I change?
No, what do you agree? Do you think I should read more? Do you think I should ask Mr. Beast fucking level 1 stupid shit questions?
Catch
I
up.
can call him up. Call him up. Call him up. Call him up. Pussy boy. What would you like to do, Aiden?
I think I want you to eat enough bananas to get like Gong.
Yo, you're jacked. You're the alpha of the podcast.
He's so
You know what I would, yeah, you know what I maybe would change about you is I'd make you Ludwig size so that both teams had a strong man.
Had a guy.
Yeah, because you know, look, we are kind of split down the middle. We usually take each other's side. They usually take each other's side. But if we had someone who could fight, you know, Ludwig, which we don't, I feel like we would fight them more. Right?
I thought we were going to fight them. Like me and Nick were going to
Gumble
fight.
to gumble. That's what we
Slime
talked
and
about last episode, but honestly, that would be unfair. We'd break you in half like stick bugs.
No.
No.
Your juices would come
Because
out.
I probably need like 30 more days down in the Iron Fortress.
Yeah.
He's the pusher on the polar.
No, guys, he kayaks 5 more days. He's there.
Yeah.
I carried a boat.
It takes
I literally
a few
did
more
it.
grams of CB2.
Yeah.
I'm training to kill. Ludwig is born to kill.
The difference between us.
Incoming.
And I can still kill you.
Born to shill, more like it. You know? Fucking been saying. I want to fill Ludwig up with juvie.
Ew.
Because it's a research chemical.
I want to do the fatality on Nade Shot where you kiss him and he gets really, really big and explodes.
Like the Willy Wonka kid?
Yeah, like that.
Both they explode.
Except it's Sonya Blade.
What would you fix about me? I guess I'll start.
Okay, please.
Why'd you just like?
It's like I've been sat down at a
The
buffet.
cartoon scroll just fell and like rolled
I
across the room.
fixed your weird fucking
It's
eyes.
mine.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
buddy.
We'll get to that.
Me first there, bucko. Got excited, huh? There's not a lot. I bring a lot.
I'd make you carry a fucking boat. You've never done
Carry a
that.
boat onto the set. Come on.
You know what?
Kevin.
I would. I think it would be helpful if I spent more
Can't be
time.
big naturals.
I was gonna say thinking about the podcast.
That's so thoughtful. He said that.
Yeah, it is. It's a real answer.
Because I show up and
Mine was
then I
kinda real
leave
answer.
and it's out of my mind.
Yeah.
I think I'd make you a drug dealer.
I wouldn't.
I think that would be funnier and more interesting to me.
I would love to
Right.
hear about how his shit's all stepped on and he's pissed off about it.
Yeah, I want you to hear your phone ringing and then go to pull it out and then say hello, and it's the wrong phone, and then you have to pull your other phone out because that was the correct one. Because you have 2 of them.
We wouldn't want that for you.
Right. So drug dealer noted. Probably won't do that.
You think you should think about the podcast more? Yeah, I would like that too, if you did. I think
that was so crazy.
I think I would. What I would change about you, Duddin Anders, is I think if you just became so weak. No, that's.
You just want that personally.
I do.
You just want to beat me.
You
in
just want
combat.
to kill it because you don't actually believe you can kill it.
Right now,
you can't.
Right now, I can't. Give me 2 months, I could kill
You know
him.
what I changed about Aiden? Coming back to Aiden. I feel like, we've got, he's got, PS3 vibes. And he's got, Xbox 360 vibes.
Okay.
I feel like I would give him Xbox 360 vibes instead of the PS3 vibes that he currently has.
I think he can't have those vibes.
Are we going back to Aiden being fucked up? Yeah, actually, I agree.
It's more like switching the vibes.
It's like.
I owned a Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's
what I'm trying to say.
So I'm the PS3?
I mean, it was the most PS3 answer you could have given.
Because he'll be
I
like,
got Blu-ray.
Oh, I bought this watch. I have Blu-ray. It's cool. It plays Blu-ray DVDs. It's like, kill yourself. We don't care.
You know a moment that me and Nick shared at chess boxing last year, boop, was when someone brought you gibbets and you had a bunch of gibbets and one of them was a Yard logo gibbet. And you're like, gibbet, like you always receive free shit. You might as well just throw it into the fucking air. But the Yard gibbet, you're like, no, I want this one. And you put it in your crock.
He likes
the Yard. And me and Nick were like, he likes us.
He likes us.
Because we didn't
I don't
know.
fuck with you. I fuck
We
with
live in constant fear that you hate us, Ludwig.
We live in constant fear. And so when you put the gibbet on your crock, we were like, it was like getting an engagement ring slid on your
I also
finger.
didn't throw him in the air. What happened is Nick Yingling was behind me like a vulture, and he was like, can I have them?
Are you gonna eat those, lad?
And so I handed over to him, and then I just picked out the one gibbet that I was like, I'll keep this one. And I think also a Ludwig 7 gibbet.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
The
You gotta
goat.
keep one racist gibbet. Racist. Oh, Ludwig 7's not racist. Okay.
You know what I would change? Ludwig 7 is racist. No, he does a communist salute.
Oh, I always.
Which can be racist.
Could still be.
But it's different kind. I would change. If Ludwig suggested something for the pod every week, just like even, it'd be funny if we did this. Or it'd be funny if Aiden got big naturals. If you just threw something out in the ether, I think that would be something that gets his juice pumping through me.
I just have such a little juice.
You are a busy guy.
His juice is spread thin.
We
just want to suckle some of it.
We just
want a little bit for
I
our
want
brain.
so much of my juice.
I just want a little bit of your juice. I want a little bit of your
No, we
juice.
actually
You
don't.
literally want so much of my juice.
I was being nice bringing it up, but I only want a little.
You guys
have to
literally
say
want
it.
you guys literally.
You give us zero juice.
If I give
All
you-
we want is a couple drops of juice.
If I gave you all my juice, you would still be on your hands and knees like the Saharan desert.
Absolutely
king
not true. You've
in a
conditioned us.
drought.
You've conditioned us for years to just not have any juice, and so now it's like we get a tiny bit of juice,
You slurp like vacuums, all of you.
But I don't have shit to say because I don't go out, so it's like you have been more social lately, and I just skipped that. So I can't really be asking for more juice because you're giving it to me, and I'm like, no, thank you, please.
I go out. I set up a hangout with Mango and crew. He's been begging for it ever since.
I'm hanging out with Mango tomorrow.
Tattoo?
Tattoo time?
What time? What do you getting, man?
I'm getting Raz from Psychonauts, and he's getting the Time Wizard from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Aiden, his fucked up eye. Go.
You have a fucked up eye.
I do. I got a
So
fucked
hold on.
up
So
I
eye.
wish
can
you
you
fixed
explain
that.
what's happening with your eye? I haven't asked you about this yet.
You woke up with a fucked up eye.
No, I went to bed with a fucked up eye. My eye is just really dry, and so it feels like it's kind of getting scratched by not something super sharp, but the edge of a leaf occasionally.
Do you have a sty?
What's that word?
Sty? Do you have a sty? It's like a little bump. Want me to check?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have a bump in your eye?
A bump in the corner of your eyelid.
I don't know.
That might be what's happening.
Do you feel like you have that?
Because your eye's red all around it.
Have you ever
I know,
experienced
it
this in
hurts.
your life?
With this eye thing?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll wake up and my eye will be really dry, but I'll be like, oh, it's a sleep thing.
You know, I've been meaning to tell you, Ludwig.
But it's been happening for 24 hours.
We've been getting a lot of comments since season 1 that you blink a lot. I've read that comment a lot, that you blink a lot.
Oh, I have seen
And I'm
that.
wondering if you have what I have.
What do you have?
The
genetic problem.
The fucking eye twitches.
I'm not fucked up like you, bro.
You are actually more fucked up than me currently.
Speak to that.
I think he drinks a lot of water. Have you been drinking
He's
water?
just looking at it.
I'm just blinking, you weirdos.
I'm normal as stuff.
Focus on your own paper.
Fucking normal, dude.
I would not
I
change
had
this.
twitchy eye for a long time.
My
Oh,
eye
really?
twitches, but I don't like facial does it, but like I can feel it like bumping. Like
My eye will twitch a lot. I don't bring it up though. I guess I think it's cooler to have it and not talk about it. Right?
Yeah.
Than have it.
For you,
talk
it's more
about
like a slick Rick thing. Me, it's like my whole personality.
Right.
Yeah.
Did
He's a
I
generational.
He just has like a twitch. You look like you're gonna have goo pouring out of the
well,
corner
this is a
soon.
new thing. This is the dry eye thing. I don't know. I think it might be from motorcycles, to be honest.
From motorcycles?
Like from the wind in your eye too much?
I think like some chutzpah got in my eye and hasn't gotten out.
Why don't you wear some damn sunglasses, you damn...
Tarek stole them.
Eat yourself some damn dinner.
Tarek, that fucker stole them. I also have a helmet, but I lifted up because it's so hot lately.
Is your 10K step thing over?
Oh, I skipped it.
Yeah, he skipped it. Oh. He failed a day.
What was on the line?
Oh, I thought you were talking about my 10K race. I also skipped that. I lost that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's what
I'm
happened.
talking about both your 10K things in your life.
Why is your shit life falling apart at the seams?
Because I'm busy, bro. I had this bet going with American Pete for 4 months, where we each walk. Why are you laughing?
American Pete.
Come on.
I know.
I'm American Brent. American Dave. What is it?
It'd be like if somebody was in America and you called them like Croatian Eric.
Yeah,
that would be crazy to do.
Yeah, that's what we say. We call Shake Czech Matus. That's what we say to him because that's normal.
Yeah,
he wouldn't mind it.
Okay, so
he does wear it on his sleeve, which is beast.
He's proud.
Kelby calls him like Drizzle. I'm like, why are you doing that? He'll be like Drizzy. And I'm like, that's not the right guy here.
Kelby always wanted to be a rapper.
So I had this bet going for 4 months, 70K steps a week. It's about 10K average a day. But like, I would backload it usually. Had a bad start to this week. I end up last day needing to do 20K steps. I only do 15K. I lose the bet. I had to get him a ticket to America from Japan. He might fuck me with business. I don't even know yet.
Oh yeah.
I try to cheat too. I won't even lie.
Can I interrupt? Can I breaking news?
Breaking news.
We got nominated for Best of at the 48 Hour Film Festival.
Oh, you got nominated.
We got
Let's
nominated.
fucking go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it is fucking right. We are them.
We're them. Well, there's a lot of nominees, but we're in there.
Oh.
It's like, well, it's not that. It's like, there's like 20 out of 159.
There you go.
Nice.
We're fucking big. We're smoking on big dicks.
I'm smoking enormous cock, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, I know what you're saying. I heard you. For sure.
Between his naturals.
We're smoking big dick between your big ass fucking naturals.
It's not
We're
consistent
slipping
about
then.
who's
Yeah,
getting
we're really
them.
slipping out of what we're
Sorry,
supposed to work on.
There's no continuity to this at all.
He's supposed to have the naturals.
What?
I'm getting fat.
He's getting fat.
Well, you're going to have naturals whether or not.
You will actually have naturals.
Yeah, yours
You
will be
won't.
much more natural. Mine will be by magic. By way of magic. Or surgery, I guess.
Well, then they're not naturals.
Yeah.
Supernaturals. Big supernaturals. How is that not a gamer tag? How does no one have that yet? All right, go on. Sorry, it's a free one. But you guys can have
You
it.
cheated on your shit?
I tried to.
How?
Because I had the last few steps, and I was just like, come on, man, come on.
You were shaking
I
your
was trying to shake
Fitbit?
it. It wouldn't work though.
You're shaking the last
I
drop
was
of
trying
dick
to
out.
shake the last drop out, and then I was just like, it's curtains.
So wait, was
I
it like
lost
in
it.
the midnight hour, like you couldn't get there for a 24-hour period, or you just gave up?
Midnight's the hard cutoff.
Dude, just put that shit on Swift and just clap really loud. You get like 3,000 steps.
I took the L and
Put it, you put it on Cutie's wrist, and then you say Taylor's outside. Oh my god.
she'd run
Taylor's
to the
on the
door
roof of
and-
the house.
You guys act like she'd run around for 8 miles and then be like, I couldn't find her.
Yeah, she's like an AI.
So weird.
It's like
Yeah, she'd run like a Roomba trying to make a map.
you fuck up her pathing looking for
A
Taylor.
Roomba would work though.
Would it?
I think if it like shakes a bit, maybe.
Really? It's moving like
A
smoothly.
Roomba
though.
with like a one of those, what do you call them? Things you put on a
Bobblehead.
dash, bobblehead.
We need to develop a robot that can help you cheat at contests for walking and running.
Oh, I lost, so it's over.
You guys have to buy him a ticket. He comes to Disneyland, sees beautiful Disneyland desks.
Disneyland.
You're right.
Yes.
He's American Pete, so he might have been at Disneyland.
He's American Pete, and he's from America?
Yeah.
That's even lamer.
If he was American
What
Pete.
did you think
from
before?
Dude, if he's a Japanese guy named American Pete, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's fair. That was funny.
And he's just like walking around going like, yeehaw.
went to the Valorant Championship on Saturday, and it was at the Kia Forum right next to the SoFi Center. And we're showing up to the venue, and SoFi is so huge. And I was like, dude, Taylor packed that out for 6 nights straight, and Valorant can't even get like half for one day.
You know, I saw what was crazy about that event is Ben Affleck went, and he plays KO.
What?
He did an interview he went to the event, and so was Elon Musk, but who cares? But like,
Yeah,
so
who
Ben
gives a
Affleck's
shit?
there with his kids, and he's like, yeah, I play KO and Rays, you know, fucking Nerf Jet, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, he might have the largest penis of any KO main in the world.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because we've seen
100%.
it.
Yeah.
In
Gone
Gone
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
He's packing a fucking.
Does he have a big penis?
He's
packing a big penis.
It's beautiful.
I think he has the largest back tattoo of any KO man. Have you seen his back tattoo?
No, what is
No,
it?
a lot of
Is
weebs
it-
play KO.
Is it like clown Jesus?
Can you look up Ben Affleck dragon tattoo?
Is it really cool or is it kind of lame?
I'll let you guys be the judge of it.
Dude, I would love to get in a ranked game with Ben Affleck and feed with him in it. Like, fuck you, reindeer games.
Dragon, sorry.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
All right, that's beast.
That is gigantic.
That's beast mode. I want to tattoo that big so
That's
bad.
crazy.
It's a giant
I like
phoenix or dragon that covers the span of his back. He got roasted for this.
The color's
No,
great.
it's tight.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
telling
it.
you what
Yeah,
happens.
Dude, he just stays winning.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think that's cool.
And he helps his team. Maybe he play Counter-Strike. That's why he plays KO.
Yeah, he just wants to play Counter-Strike, man.
Yeah.
But he also maybe likes robots.
I think he lied about the tattoo as well, which is why it was weird.
Yeah.
Wait,
Embarrassing.
lied about having it?
Maybe it's because he's in a fucking gang and he can't.
What if Ben Affleck is a Chinese triad?
I think this is just Scientology.
It's just see Scientology in the gang?
Scientology is like the
It would
triad of
ju- it would-
Hollywood.
yeah, but
elite.
it wouldn't be a dragon. It'd be like L. Ron Hubbard.
Dude, how sick would it be if like the Scientology, I don't know, what is it called?
Community?
Not the community, like the owners of it.
The leaders?
The cabal? Like
Yeah.
the Scientology cabal?
David Miscavige.
What if they had like an esports team, like a branch, and they were like this like Team Scientology was in like League of Legends
Dude,
and
they
like
were money.
Valorant and you know what I mean? They had a fighting games player, like they have Sonic Fox.
Wait, so you were saying they own a team and they sign people, or is it like from the ground up, like they train someone in a cave to be good at like
Obviously the
no, it's the first. It's first is what I meant, but I like what you're saying.
Because that's how they
Cave
operate, bro.
training.
Yeah.
Like in Gold Base, they'd be like, we need to get on this league shit. It's gonna pop in 10 years. Let's go abduct some kids. Shelly Miscavige, chained to a radiator somewhere.
Yeah.
And then they just train all these kids in a dungeon.
With no good players or practice for
You
them.
give
Or
birth,
sunlight.
You give birth in the hospital. You get your baby. Like this is your baby, and it doesn't look anything like you. And you're like, this is my baby. And you're like, yeah, they have your real baby.
They have your real baby.
Because they checked the DNA.
Why
would
not
they
just
check-
use the
why not just
original
use the
baby?
original
Because they know
baby?
the
Because
person
they
that-
know your DNA is better. I already covered this.
Do you
This
understand?
is
They
like-
checked the DNA.
They
You guys
check
are
the
ba-
DNA.
you're espousing the Fox News stories in the lead up to the Olympics in Beijing, where
I
they
wish
said they
he-
kidnapped people to do gymnastics for 18 years.
Do they not?
Who is fuck?
Fuck news seems inappropriate to say. But okay, but think about it. Dubbin,
Think about it. Rose?
No, I think I put enough thought in it.
they have like a VPN to Korean servers.
Look,
Yeah.
I think the future of esports is esports companies who are using it to promote something. So I think
Wow.
a Scientology team makes sense.
And you don't think
You
I
think
think-
Nade's on that shit?
I think Nade's on that shit with Juvie. I think the Army team's coming. It's gonna be Semper Frag.
Dude, they have the worst. Like, no one would like the player.
Yeah, that'd be cringe. They should know.
It's coming.
What they need to do is silently fund something. They can't be like, go Army.
no,
you
but then that would
silently
defeat
fund
the
it.
purpose
Yeah.
of the
They need to
yeah,
market.
but then you have to like dog whistle like people who drink
I bet
Mountain
like
Dew.
Freemasons could get away with it because we all like don't really understand it. So like if the Freemasons had like a really dope like Rainbow Six team.
Dude, what about like the electricians local 48 like union esports team?
Right. I think it'd be an overspend.
Yeah, like the UPS drivers have someone to represent them at Worlds.
Five young kids dressed as UPS delivery guys.
The DeWalt Valorant roster.
DeWalt?
Bro, the firefighters from San Bernardino County just won the international,
Dude,
bro.
that'd be insane.
There'd be
Oh
a
my
strike if it was a
God.
USPS team.
Yeah, they would just strike and not play.
The fact that
Piss
they'd
everyone
spend
off.
all the money on esports and not get them new trucks. You know they don't have AC in their trucks?
Yeah, because they're big and open.
Wait, that's not true.
Damn
Yes.
waste of my money.
They don't have air conditioning in
They
their
don't
trucks.
got AC?
Can I say something kind of funny?
Yeah.
My mail lady is so pretty.
Dude, his name's Aiden.
Come on, man.
Call him a fucking mail lady.
The person who delivers my mail is so beautiful.
Once every 3 days or 3 podcasts, you just talk about a breathtaking woman you
Dude,
saw.
the door opens next time. You should be like, "And this one's for you." It's a love letter.
And it's a love letter.
It's an invite to Sioux Plantation.
It should be an easy delivery.
Baby, I got $35 at Sioux Plantation. They got blue Jello this week.
You can get whatever you want. Under $35.
You can't get red Jello. It's next week.
It's a lot of money.
What is that? Where your thoughts ended?
That's all my
She's
thoughts.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, who the fuck is getting a mail delivery job? Like, what do you go be in a movie?
She's too beautiful to be a mail delivery driver.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful women shouldn't deliver mail.
No.
Do you think she's possibly
No, they shouldn't.
That's for ugly, gruff old men.
And some hot
It's
guys.
a man's job.
Yeah. No. It's okay, fine. Or an ugly, decrepit old woman. Also,
ugly.
I'm an equal.
It's for ugly people.
How's he?
Pretty people shouldn't be doing
your
work like that.
patriarchy report card is just stellar.
What are you talking about?
You're talking about how women are too beautiful to do certain jobs.
I think they are. That's all.
Don't say it earnestly.
Diversifying our female presence on our show was giving one of us boobs.
The next time she shows up, you should be like, "Baby, you should be in a movie. You're too beautiful to give me my mail." You should try that.
Imagine saying this to her.
I now understand.
Wow. You're too pretty to be doing this.
Baby, you're Jamba Juice material.
Do you think she fucks with you?
Does she fuck with me?
Yeah, does she fuck
Absolutely
with you?
not.
Does she fuck
Absolutely
with your white
not,
boy
but
swag?
that's why you. But if she did,
then I wouldn't like her.
nah, then you wouldn't like her anymore.
Because if you, I only like you if you don't fuck with me.
I will say you can go viral doing that because this happened to the look up the Home Depot lady. She was the woman who worked at Home Depot
and that one cop.
She would like film herself and then people would be like, "You're too pretty to work at Home Depot."
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe I'm just becoming a fucking boomer.
Yeah.
Dude,
I need to rinse this out of my body.
Every day you go to Home Depot and you buy like one home improvement thing. And every day you're buying, you're asking for her help, and every day you buy one thing, and then after a year she goes, "You come in here a lot. Like, what are you building?" And you say, "Our home."
Oh my god!
And then you show her a photo, and you
then
have
you
a
go
home built for the
viral.
two
You
of
have a home built for the two of you, and
Yeah.
also a big straw effigy of her.
She tweets it out right after you leave. It goes viral.
It goes viral. Your straw effigy is now up for auction on eBay.
It's up in flames.
It's wearing a Home Depot apron.
Into incels watching this in 6 months, it might be a burned method. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Dude, incel burn methods, like you're scamming fucking ATMs. Oh my god.
Scamming Home Depot employees into dating you.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Cash App. It's got tools for saving, spending, and sending. It's an all-in-one way to control and grow your money.
You know what I did this weekend?
What did you do this weekend?
I bought 9 dogs.
It's a lot of dog slime.
You bought
dogs?
I bought 9.
You bought 9 dogs?
Why would you not start with one dog?
Because 9 is easier to take care of, and I've talked about this.
It's a way more expensive way to have a dog.
It's a lot more money, slime.
I don't think it's more expensive. Well, it's more expensive in that it costs 9 times more money.
Yeah.
But you know what's not? You know what you get back more? 9 times the amount of love.
Okay.
So
Sure. The money
like-
does not scale as
How
much
did you
as the
afford
happiness
that?
and
How
joy.
do you afford
of
9
Money
dogs?
scales linearly.
it's
happiness.
exponential. Do you know I've named them all?
What'd you name them?
Well, there's Prince,
Yeah.
Wow.
Daniel.
Daniel,
I
dog.
don't need to hear the other 7.
Here,
How
look.
did you afford 9 dogs?
Because I saved up.
It's a lot of money,
spreadsheet
slime.
They're all purebred, and I saved up for 9 dogs.
You saved up your purebred.
I saved up my bread be pure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Pure spread on
Okay,
the
so you
block.
tracked it, you budgeted
I
it.
tracked it, I budgeted it, and then my reward at the end of all that hard work of saving and making sure I had my finances straight is buying 9
It was
dogs.
Corbin and 8 other dogs.
And that story is a great example of why you should download Cash App in the App Store or Google Play to see why it's the #1 finance app in the US App
digitized
Store.
his savings and it got him 9 dogs. That's like the American dream.
One of them is named Digitize.
What'd you what for?
Digitize, realize, and you go ahead and click the link in the description below if you want to download Cash App.
What's in your pouch? Tell me about it, Kangaroo Bear.
My like fanny pack?
He's
No,
chapstick
the
in
other
there.
thing on your body.
He's chapstick.
I have
It'd be so mean if you meant something else. Like your stomach.
some tampons and pads for my girlfriend.
Such a good boyfriend.
I have my library card.
Can I have a tampon?
No. Thank you for asking. I have my
What if I need it?
my passport.
What
I
if
got
I
my
need it?
$2 bill. I don't give a shit, honey.
Why do
You have a laminated $2 bill.
What the fuck is that doing in your
It's a gift. This is a $2 bill, and the number on it is 8888. So it has an 8 in every corner, which is very lucky in a culture.
In China.
I want to touch it. Let me touch it.
Oh, did Nick give that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't know cultures.
If I was wrong,
Wait,
that would
Nick,
have
Nick
looked bad.
Wang?
Yeah.
Wait,
You were there. You were there.
Nick Wayne gave it to me. It was a
Dude,
gift.
he gave me a coin.
Does that-
God, this is my only wish.
I'm gonna. Can I get a water on that? I don't
He
want to smell
farted.
it.
He farted. You can get a water. We're gonna keep
Yeah,
going.
just
though.
hold it.
Yeah, how about everyone leave? Go take a break.
it back.
I'll entertain the podcast
Give it
myself.
back. Stop looking at it like a
Do it.
Japanese
Go.
businessman. I'm
Get
not
out of
leaving.
here.
I'm not leaving. Stop talking.
Oh,
about
you're
it.
not leaving?
No, I don't give a shit.
You don't want to leave.
You don't scare me.
I don't scare you. All you do is fear my ass.
I don't fear any part of you. I could beat your ass.
Yeah, but you fear this because you started crying and thrashing around in your chair like a toddler.
Why-
and you didn't get all your Cheerios on your tray.
Why would I fear what I could beat?
I don't know. That's a great question.
fear your ass,
I
don't
can't
fear
answer
me.
that for you because you do fear it. You're not getting all the Cheerios on your tray and you're fucking slapping around, thrashing around. And now because I'm telling you that you're being a child, you have to sit there and
You want to start a book club?
Stink. I do.
Me and you, we do a book club.
I think you would fall behind every
No,
time.
I don't fuck with that.
You fell behind on your bet.
I fell behind after 4 months. I was at 65K steps. I'm not exactly fucking a mile away. Well, actually, I'm actually 2 miles away, but you get what I mean.
I feel like if I read the book and you didn't, the first time, it would just fall apart instantly.
What is this book?
He wants
We're
to
gonna
start a book club.
Oh,
Book club?
You look like every day I'm bubbling.
Every damn waffling.
Me and you, we start a book club. All right, we can talk about the book in the Patreon. Slime and Ludwig's book club.
That's a good idea.
That's so funny.
What, you don't want to do this?
I would love to do that.
What should our first book be?
Something.
Brave New World.
Podcasting for Dummies. The first book.
Yeah, so he's not in it. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Usually I'll throw
No,
you a
we-
lifeline.
we rotate
I'll
the
say
roster.
something. I will laugh.
Give him nothing.
But not that one.
Give him nothing.
Is it because it hurt too much?
I don't know, bro. I don't want to think about this shit. Let's do a fucking Nora Roberts.
I got one off the top. Song
novel.
of Achilles.
Song of Achilles?
Yeah.
No, it's not something you've already read.
I haven't read it. I'm only 85% of the way through.
No.
It'd be convenient.
We have to start. We have to start something for fresh.
All right, well, anyway,
for
stay
real.
tuned to the
What's
slime.
a book that...
The Bible.
Let's read the Bible.
Dude, the Torah?
Oh.
Stay tuned for Ludwig and Slime's book club. We will be doing monthly installments.
Ludwig and Slime's Spiritual Jewish Adventure.
Where we... every month a new religion.
Ooh.
And we become
Oh, I
very
like
pious
that.
men.
Ludwig and Slime light the menorah.
And then you guys become real monks. And then we get to be a podcast with former
We need at
monks.
least
And we beat Jay Shetty.
We need one monk, because I think that's what gets trash chased a million views per episode.
Who
wants to volunteer?
They
I
made
think-
some sort of arcane monk deal.
It's gotta be one of, well, it could be you because you're bald. It could
I
also
could.
be him because he would think it's like cool and foreign.
Yes.
You would find it cool, I feel like, in the same way you find sunsets cool.
I wanted to be a monk for a while because of Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Like when you were...
He does like anime, and anime is close to
It's
being
not
a
an
monk.
anime.
Well, I'm just saying in
Is
general.
it?
Anime.
No.
It,
It's animated.
who's to say?
Me.
Is this a Simpsons in anime?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
If you're watching the Japanese dub.
Or the episode where Homer finds himself in Japan.
What do you guys think about my hair?
Mascot.
I actually think it looks really good,
looks
and it kind of
pretty-
makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because I know I couldn't look that good if I did the same thing.
I don't think it looks good. I miss your hair. I think you looked great with your hair. You just look like a fucking guy.
No, the
now.
cut does everything, dude.
Yeah.
I will say, I went to the Valorant after party. I wasn't able to go to the actual champs finals because Nick fucked me, but the after party was at this like airport hangar. And
I'll let you have that one. I'll let it.
it was at this airport hangar, huge place. And so it was kind of hard to like find people and see people. It was dark out, whatever. And nobody recognized me. Like people I know, like other creators,
Yeah, that's
would
what I'm
walk
saying.
up. Like a Tens walks up. I'm like, hey, Tens. And it looks like this, like a shrewd look on his face. And then I was like, and it took him like 3 whole seconds, and because he's a bit drunk, and he's like, Ludwig!
Dude, that's so
And I'm
fucking
like, yeah.
funny.
And this happened multiple times where I would greet people very friendly, like friendlier than they expected from a stranger, and they
Yeah.
looked at me as if I was a stranger.
Your
Yeah,
hair's
'cause
just
my
too
hair.
connected to
Dude,
your
how did
brand.
it feel to be normal?
Nobody recognizes me anymore.
That's what
Did you
we
like
feel.
it?
Huh?
Did you like it?
I don't like being a commoner.
I wouldn't think
I've
so.
lost my nobility.
Yeah.
This shit was mid.
No, I don't mind it. The only thing that's weird is that interaction.
It looks a lot better than the first time you shaved it.
Yeah, because the first time we did it bad.
I think it looks worse now.
You're
I think
also
it
in
looks
better
good last
shape.
week.
It looks bad right now because I have a helmet head.
Shaving your head is like directly related to how good a shape you're in. If you're in amazing shape and you shave your head, you just look good.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to
shave.
Maybe go bald.
Yeah, shave it down to the ass, you goddamn fucking pussy boy.
I might shave it to the ass. To the
Pussy
ass.
boy.
You will? You'll go further?
Pumpkin
I'll
spice.
go further
Pussy boy
beyond.
latte. PSL.
PSL, pussy boy latte. PBL.
PBL. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I want to shave it to the butt because I'm so close, and I'll never get this way again because I'm never gonna go bald.
Am I not right to be upset that he wants to do this now, and that he also wants to change out one of the quadrants in the
it takes
exercise?
time
Call him a
accept.
poser.
I tell him these fucking ideas. He calls me an idiot to my face, says I'm wrong, and then a week later he just says I'm right.
Can I
He
tell you
doesn't-
some ideas that you
he
have
doesn't
that are
say
dumb?
I'm right. Shut
I
up.
think-
He doesn't say
Just
I'm
like
right.
that one time he said,
He doesn't say I'm right. He just says this is a good idea, like it didn't fucking come from the beautiful bald
You'd
mouth.
prefer I say you're right. That's a
Huh?
good idea.
That's
son.
all I want. Is you just say, you know what, you were right.
But when it's a bad idea, I don't say you are wrong.
You should.
I say this is a bad idea.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. But then why, when I say this is a good idea, is it not the same thing as saying
No,
no,
because
you know what? For it to be different, you'd have to say, I think it's a bad idea. Because if you're saying it is one, then you're saying it's wrong in this. It's not a good idea.
I say the same thing for positive as I do for negative is what I mean to say.
But it's when you roast me for saying it, which is fine because I do the same thing to you. But it's like when you come around a week later, just hold that.
I think he's
Just hold
just
that.
used to the idea of being questionable, so the auto response
It is right. It is. He is right in a way that
Because a lot of the time, it's like
terrible way to
eight
live.
times out of 10, the idea is like, shoot me with a gun.
Yeah, you've
And then
lost my trust in a way.
Let's go fishing, and we'll use guns to shoot the fish.
Hey, let me
And
ask
then-
you a question.
And,
Let me
and
ask you a
then
question.
he
If
just
we
like,
uploaded tomorrow a video of Ludwig shooting Anthony with a gun, would it get more or less views than an episode?
oh, more.
Okay, so is it a good or bad idea?
It's a
Bad
bad,
idea.
Why?
Because the
Does
harm
it all
causes,
come back to viewership?
Because we
Well,
lose
what's
views
the-
on all the
my
future
drill up?
episodes
What
after
would the
because
value
he's
of the
dead.
viewership be?
Money.
Money.
So we're
Attention.
stretching it to 8
Temporary,
minutes.
Attention,
short-term
attention.
gains for
No,
long-term
it would
losses.
take an hour.
Or it'd be a short that got 20
We would
million
shoot
views.
him in the second minute, and then he would be in agony for 58 minutes.
So we're not killing him. He's
God,
just
that's
No.
horrible.
Wouldn't
What
be
a
kill
horrible
shot.
Of course we're not
product.
killing him. We need him for the
No,
podcast.
you could turn it into a short, 20 million.
That doesn't
million.
get that much
Dude,
money.
Maya, like, talking to a ferret gets 20 million views.
Yeah, but that's
That's
Maya
with
Normie.
cute
She broke
animals.
Normie sphere. That's
Yeah,
timeless.
we can break Normie
Timeless-
sphere,
that's
but with a
timeless
gun.
content.
Yeah, but like the clip would go viral and you'd see it like the new podcasting craze happening in California. California-run government, blue state shoots people, and like that would be it. And then they'd show the clip and it's like bang, and that's you going fuck. Yeah, and then that's it. It's not like it would be our 8 to 10 minute video, which people are like ooh, and then it's like stick around at the end. I'm gonna shoot slime.
No, it's so easy, dude. You start the video and it's like, all right, 3, 2, 1, cut, and it's like, yo, so today, guys, welcome back to the vlog. And then like 8 minutes into the video, we're actually at a gun range and we shoot him.
I think that's bad.
Why?
It's because it would have really terrible
Would it
watch
get
through.
views?
Yeah, but the watch would be bad. You wouldn't get that much money. Here's what we should do. You do a TikTok live stream, a vertical live stream, and in big text it says, I am going to shoot him when the timer reaches 0. And then we just put up an hour countdown, and then we have a gun in frame, and then you are just standing there like whimpering and like talking to chat.
For an hour.
Yeah.
And every time a new viewer comes in to watch the broadcast, it increased the clock by 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, stop joining, but everyone wants to see.
That's
and that's the
cool.
machine.
Oh, that's
and
such a
that's the
good
black
idea.
mirror.
It's a reverse
And that's the
subathon.
next subathon.
Or we get more creative. Instead of just baiting forever, we film and then like VFX shooting you. And then we like somehow swap from live to that.
Yeah.
And then we play it.
Yeah.
And we fake a shot, and then you die.
And then I fake my death.
And then we do-
and then I can live in Curacao.
And then
You
we
know
will.
how hype it would be if we faked your death and then we brought you back to life like 40 episodes later?
Dude, that would be insane.
That would be amazing.
That would be every dream I have with my parents.
Like they come back to
They
life.
wish that they would come
it's
back?
always I see my parents, one of them, or both, because they're both dead now, And I'd be like, where have you been this whole time? They're like, I faked my death. And I'm like, that's so annoying.
This is
and
the
I'm
saddest
mad.
thing you've ever
That
said
is
to
so
us.
sad, yeah.
Yeah, this is.
I don't think it's that sad. It's happened for over a decade now. Does that happen to you?
No, I've dreamed of my father like twice.
And you're never like, where have you been?
No, I just cry.
You cry?
Yeah.
I don't cry in my dreams.
I do.
Pussy boy latte. It is a recurring dream. It's insane.
I'd
though.
fucking hate when you cry about your dead father.
Cutie does this thing to me where like if I talk about like my mother, I'm like, oh, I miss my mom's call. And she's like, I wish I could call my mom. And I'm like, I don't do this every time your dad calls. I have a dead parent. It's not like every time your dad calls, I'm like, shit.
Must be nice.
Oh man, I don't have a day off. Cool that you do.
Wait, what? We got off track. You were saying about
your ideas.
My ideas.
We think that they're bad.
And
sometimes.
no, before that, I was yelling at you.
You're mad that I want to go bald now because it was
Bald to the ass.
Yeah.
Bald to the ass.
Everyone was mad that we said like we made him bald in the last episode, and it's actually in the Patreon. And I just forgot. I thought it was in the main episode.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose.
It's a Nick fucking
I was just like, because recently RC's been like titling it first, and then I'll come in and I'll change it. I was like, oh yeah, we shaved his head. Let's do that. Because we had like briefly talked about like putting the clip in the beginning.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And that got confused me, and then everyone was like, oh, nice fucking bait. And I'm like, we've been baiting
Nice
like
bait,
I feel like
pussy.
they're all baits, aren't they all?
Yeah.
This
we
is
talked
a
about this
board
last
bait.
week. You know, there's ethics involved, and some of them get eschewed. But
So, you know, it's about viewer expectations and hitting them.
which dubbin do.
Sometimes we whiff.
How was your CB2 trip?
Did you do it?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yesterday.
Oh.
Dude, I come home. He is never. If he's home at midnight, he's in bed. That is like. So if he's home at midnight, I will not see him. But he's usually not home at midnight. He was home at midnight last night, and he's just in the living room on his computer. And I'm like, I walk in, I'm like, oh, maybe he's a little high. And I'm like, what's up, Eamon? And he's totally normal. And he's like,
No fun to
he's
be
like,
had.
hi. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Boring.
And yeah, go ahead, take it away.
You walk into your room, slap
I
the
feel
top
like-
of the banister, and say,
I don't want to elaborate extensively because I don't want to come across as like endorsing something heavily, but I saw plants breathe. I thought that was kind of cool.
Dude, he said that to me. He's like,
Oh
he was
my
like,
God.
yeah, I saw, plants were breathing, and I'm like, oh shit, you might be broken forever.
The skull on the wall told me it was time o'clock.
It was
So that was fun.
I had fun. Had fun.
Well, you know what I've been doing? Me and Miles have been going to the Bicycle Hotel and Casino and playing poker. Just cracking fucking people's necks open, dude. We can't stop losing.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
In
good.
poker, cracking people's real necks outside for their winnings.
Yeah,
that they got at
we're
the table.
broke. We just go and we fight people in the parking lot. No, but we've been playing a lot of poker, and it's been really fun. We keep joking. It's like, because you get a set 1 in 9 times, right? And we're just like, we're hitting 50% of the time. We just can't lose.
You get a set 1 in 9 times?
1 in 9.
That's
if you have a pocket pair.
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So it's like,
That's crazy.
so we come home with these fucking bands, and I'm just like, Miles, you know this is forever, right?
Incredibly temporary.
You know this is never gonna
Miles
slow down.
needs it to live.
Well, I'm staking him until he's got a bankroll.
Yeah.
So it's like 50%. So he'll just go and play, and then he wins. I
Yeah.
get 50% back. I play with my own money, and we just got these fucking bands, bro.
You have these bands.
What are you playing right now? Like,
Playing 5-5.
Oh, big boy games.
5-5?
What's your buy-in?
1,000.
Wait, what? 5-5 blinds?
Yeah.
What does
Can
that
you
mean?
explain poker to me like I'm a child? 'Cause
I
I am.
will do that.
What is
Hello.
5-5?
5-5. There's a small blind and a big blind. That is the cost to play in the game. 2 people have to pay into the game. It is a blind bet. You don't see the cards until you get them, and then everyone plays.
So small and big are the same.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
yeah.
confused.
Okay.
Sometimes they're
It's
the
usually
same.
they're
Sometimes it's the
different.
same.
I
It's
thought.
usually like 5-10 or
Sometimes
something,
it's
right?
2-5.
The small's never
sometimes
bigger
5-10.
than the big, but they can be the same.
And 5's considered a lot because you're
okay.
paying per hand.
It's like me, and it's like Ludwig.
Yeah, like he'll
5-5.
never be as big as me, but he could be equal.
Exactly. I'll take that.
It's also backwards what I said, but that's
Yeah, it's been really. We come home and it's like the fucking Ocean's 11 soundtrack's playing every time.
right.
We just can't lose.
Yeah, unless it's like a question about trivia on fucking Australia's oldest university.
That one.
Or brew battles, where we did lose.
I met a bunch of people from uni in Oz, for a bunch of Oz boys.
From fucking uni, love.
Who were in Sydney, who were out and about. They worked at Riot. They were at brew battles. And then I told them about this wager, and they were like, he's fucking dumb. And I was like, yeah.
You fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're Riot sanctioned when they're saying that.
I don't like Riot employees being Australian. Can I say that?
Nope.
You
can't say you did.
It's not as bad as when you said, my mail woman is too beautiful to deliver mail. That was worse, so you're absolved.
I did say that.
People will only think about that, so you can say actually anything under that.
How do you feel about British Riot employees? One came up to me that is a listener at the event.
A listener as well?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Riot employees, by the way.
Yeah.
There's like
I don't
over
care.
1,000.
I don't care.
It's a cabal.
It's a cabal, but like I met people and they're like, I'm a recruiter at Riot. And I'm like, oh.
That's weird.
Yeah, dude, Riot has a fucking coffee shop on campus. That's theirs.
It's so nice.
I'm a Riot barista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like themed after like some in-game lore. It's actually
It's
nuts.
so cute.
It is very cute.
That's what happens when dude, let's just yard microtransactions.
Can we get Mogi Mocha? And it's like our coffee shop here.
But by the way, this is just a way to get employees to stay there longer and work harder without actually compensating them.
Yep.
So like you're gassing it up.
That's
but
why
it's like,
you
it's lame.
really wanted the gym here. Because you wanted us to slave away at the office.
I wanted to work out, and I thought other people would want to get fit.
I don't want a fucking
And maybe
Mogi
John
Mocha.
Riot wanted a coffee shop because he likes coffee. And then
John fucking
other
Riot
people
never
have-
shows up. That's the difference between him and me.
I don't want Mogi Mocha. I want to start charging people for microtransactions. I want to get fucking paid.
Like how so?
We have a yard mobile game.
Oh,
feed Aiden.
Aiden Quest.
Aiden Quest. Feed
It's
him.
a cookie clicker, but
Make
you just
Aiden
feed him.
fat
You
and
just
he has
feed
to
me.
catch the cookies.
Dude, make Aiden fat, and for the person who has the fattest Aiden is our king.
Our king for the week.
Yeah. Well, you hold the king. You have to hold the crown, but someone can pass you up and take the crown.
Everyone take it, and every week it changes.
And whoever's the
every
king
day.
has free Patreon.
It's like the
subscription.
Striker of the Day from Mario Strikers. There's a new
Striker of the day,
Striker of the Day.
and it's Aiden's sexual babysitter of the day.
Okay.
For him.
What is that?
Aiden's what?
What is that?
I don't know what
What
you're
was that?
saying.
What, is this a reference?
Sexual babysitter?
I don't know what
I
he's
think
talking
you know
about.
what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's
Why are
talking
you
about. I
being
promise.
evasive?
I know I'm acting nervous, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Did you fuck a babysitter?
Oh no, I didn't fucking.
He told me he fucked a babysitter.
I didn't fuck a babysitter.
You've never fucked a babysitter.
I mean, my girlfriend watches babies for a living. Does that count?
So she's a babysitter.
Oh, and you fucked your girlfriend.
She's a,
You fucked your girlfriend?
Without telling me?
This is
Oh
crap.
my god. How embarrassing.
That's fucking
grass.
gross. Aiden, you
What?
you look breathtaking.
Thanks.
You
You
do
like
look
my
you look
sharks?
beautiful.
I do like the sharks.
I like your
I
sharkies.
want to swim in your ocean.
It's Shark Week here,
Can
baby.
Nick asked you to get down in his position. I'd like if you sat in the chair.
Whoa, I didn't
You
ask
know,
for
I don't
anything.
think. No, for one, Nick did ask that.
He demanded
and that
it.
is true.
He demanded
but
it.
I think you
Narc.
should not be in the chair. Because I think this is a great thing.
Yeah.
That where you
Okay.
are and
Aiden,
what
where,
you're
what
doing.
are those from?
They're from Me Undies.
That's great.
Oh, that means they're probably pretty stretchy and nice.
This is like a mood setter. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think it's really important.
Why are you on two legs?
Anyway, get in your damn chair, Aiden. Get
No. You'll stay in the position.
You know what? Listen to the parent that you think you respect the most.
Look, MeUndies is great. They have monthly shipments right to your door. Mini options like undies, socks, loungewear. Don't get in the chair. Undies, socks, loungewear, and bralettes. And available in all sizes. So you get Aiden's size, extra small.
When they come, I know, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have free will. So when MeUndies comes around knocking, it's the best. It's the best month of the day of the month.
Yeah.
Because I get more undies. I only have 8 pairs.
Yeah, you've been actually talking about how
Can I
you
feel
don't
them?
have any
Do you
underwear.
slingshot them to me? Because they're so stretchy. Oh, they're so soft.
They're comfy.
They're
They
so
got
soft.
style. They got little sharks on them. Aiden, get on your fucking all fours right now.
Why is this breed so long?
They're soft. They're stretchy. They're breathable. Which is unfortunate for us because we kind of want him to suffer a little more, but
And
they're actually so comfortable.
You're looking at the product right here. This is the MeUndies. And Aiden, if you could tell us, do you think it's more than comfort? Like, do you also enjoy the style of it? What do you like? Because you're wearing them right now.
I feel like I like my Sharkies. They
Back
look,
on all
they're
fours.
well drawn.
Back on all fours.
Didn't
fours
ask.
when you
Back-
talk.
back-
You
back-
turned to get
on all
Didn't
fours
ask.
It's a
when you
guarantee.
talk to
Love
us.
them. It's on MeUndies, right? So anyway, if you guys want to head over to MeUndies.com/zipper, you get 25% off your first order plus free shipping.
And Zipper wears them and only them every day.
That's MeUndies.com/downboy. That's MeUndies.com/zipper for 25% off your first purchase.
Plus free shipping.
Hey, stop biting the shoes. Stop biting the
trained.
shoes.
I'm sorry.
Those are
He's
your
not trained.
shoes.
Oh my god, I'm
I'm
so
sorry, he's
embarrassed.
not trained. I'm sorry, he doesn't usually do that.
Back to the episode.
So okay, we make the mobile game and we win. We win.
We win. Yeah.
We win how?
We get.
Well, this is a $1 million idea, and then you combine this with my iPhone layout. With like the Mogul Moves themed iPhone layout with the app.
What do we do with the money?
We spend it on fucking boats.
We spend it on boats that will be strong enough to carry by then.
We must be strong enough to carry them, and we'll also buy a monster truck. We'll get in the mix with
Why do we need
Gravedigger.
that?
Dude, okay, look, at the Monster Truck rally, they had the Scooby-Doo sponsored truck. And it's very hype. It looks like Scooby-Doo.
It's mystery machine? Oh, it's not a mystery machine.
No, it's not. It's
a
literally
dog.
It's a dog. And there's weird because there's also a second dog.
That's crazy because there's a vehicle in Scooby-Doo.
There's also the Monster Mutt, which is also a Dalmatian dog. But then there's the Scooby-Doo one. We get the Mogul Moves monster truck, and we have stake in the game.
Driven by Dick Yingling.
This sounds like getting. I'm into it now.
I went to Seattle to hang out with Dr. Noodle Slam, and he was like, "You guys really gotta up your promo game, like your shill game." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, for like your Hello Fresh ads, you gotta be more proactive. You could get like 2 boxes of Blue Apron and shit in one and say like, I can't even tell the difference." And he's like, yeah, you need to be more creative with your ads.
All right, we'll hire him.
We'll hire him. That sounds I'm sold.
I didn't realize he was that level of marketing expertise.
That's your friend who's a real doctor now, huh?
He's closing in.
He's closing in?
Yeah.
And we still make more money than him?
Well, yeah, because he's a,
well, he's gonna be a resident. He's not gonna
he's not even a resident?
No, he's about to be a resident.
Peak.
We Smurf his peak.
Yeah, residents are government employees.
When your college friend Sam becomes a real doctor, finally.
This is 4 years down the line.
No.
Yeah.
Because you do residency for like 3 years?
So when he becomes a real doctor, we still fucking clown his bank account.
Yeah.
And he saves lives.
He saves lives, and he's been in school for so long.
Isn't that funny? You make more than a doctor, and then you say, we should make a mobile game so we make more.
Yeah, because we have to feed Aiden. We have to make him big.
He has enough to get big.
He's like identifying diseases in people, and you're talking about making a cookie clicker that makes me fat.
Are there doctors that are like looking for a job? Like, can you be a doctor and be like I can't find work. Is that a thing?
Maybe work you don't. Yeah, like probably work you would like.
No. I mean like, you know, almost every job as a doctor is pretty high paying.
I think
right?
only
like
if you
clear 6 figures as like any type of doctor,
being
right?
fucking picky.
What, really?
Yeah, if you're being picky, because I read about this. It's like, why would you ever become a proctologist if you don't like poop? And people are like, well, because you know what? They need proctologists, and you're a doctor, and it's like,
and you heard there's little Kinder Egg toys in there.
And there's Kinder Egg, and there's little cars inside their ass.
Can you look up? Can you look up median salary of Doctors Without Borders? Because I don't imagine they're clearing 6 figures.
That was beautiful. Is that like a?
The only word he said that was real was garçon, and I don't know anything else.
I didn't say garçon.
You kind of did.
No, what's Doctors Without Borders in French?
Doctor sans médecin.
I thought it was sans frontières.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
He knew it. I didn't know it.
This is bad. This is
and you guys have never faced off this way, so it is 1-0.
I literally said Doctors Without Medicine.
We're going to
make
France
sense.
next week.
I know.
You said Doctors Without Medicine?
I know, I did say that.
That's crazy.
Well, there are none of those. They all have medicine.
I've been practicing my French in the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Bonjour. Bonjour, Ludwig.
Excuse-moi, est-ce que mon copain peut vous baiser?
This is your friend with big boobs?
No, can my friend fuck you?
That was for me.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Nick, right? That's right.
Ah, va te faire enculer.
That was. Why do you nod?
They do that.
You do like a Japanese thing.
No, that's French.
That was like a mixture of cultures.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. I can't say French.
It's kind of like trying to do French Peter.
Yeah.
It's like it just like breaks your brain, twisted in half.
Wait, we have fucking.
What, dude?
These.
Oh,
a microphone.
Oh, what are these?
Is this Zipper?
This is Zipper. There was this guy that hit me up that does these, and I asked Zipper to get them.
This is cute.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, I care.
Someone stole our logo for like
I
their
care.
local flyer.
Wait, what?
You see that? Someone put on the subreddit. Someone stole our our logo for like some local flyer.
Oh,
event,
they probably Googled yard logo.
and they just found this.
Riot stole our logo.
What?
Can you look up that?
No, it's undefeated.
Mogul's
Is that what it
Mail.
is?
We are
it's
after
undefeated.
undefeated.
No.
Mogul's Mail.
We
get that all the time.
There was like an art. It was on the Reddit. There's like a poster for an art fair, and somebody just used our logo.
That's what I just.
That's lit.
Can I see it? I want to see it on.
That's what I just.
I thought you were because he's talking about something different.
No, but what made him say that was him saying that first.
Where were you?
Aiden's talking, sweetheart. Go ahead, buddy.
Because he corrected you. I thought we were talking about a new thing.
You get sensitive about this. I'm not gonna break you down for it. I just want you to know this is extremely funny for me right now.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
And I
because you only heard the Ludwig part.
I can't wait for you to hear this back and be like, what was I thinking?
Zipper, can you look up side effects of CB2?
Oh my God. It can only fix from here.
Aiden, this is like a Christmas a little bit for me. You have no idea.
You're relishing too much now.
You relish in the thing that you do all the time.
I shouldn't have said
you
it.
relish in the thing that you do literally all the time.
I'm a criminal. Shit.
Lock me up. Give me a Pepsi.
Put me in jail.
Hey.
I think what makes me livid about this is because I never behave this way when you do it. I let it go and I don't say anything anytime. And you do it all the time. You literally do it all the time. I'm gonna do the thing like I did with the packages. I'm gonna do like I did with the packages where I counted the packages. I will add a note in my phone every time it happens, and then I will show it to you. The next time it happens.
Spreadsheets, I win. Did you know that?
It's me and you. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this?
You know what? I've thought about this, Aiden, because this comes up in many relationships, friendships, dating, parental relationships, where like some people are doing an equivalent bad, but one side is maybe a little haughtier and louder about the bad.
I am hotter. I am hotter.
And so I think the first reaction is like, let me track this.
Yeah.
Let me track this and show you why you're being a piece of shit fucker. And I thought about doing this in the past, but you know what it leads to?
What?
Hurt people.
Hurt people.
No, it doesn't. It leads to data-driven. This is where Aiden and I
Gamers Nexus?
agree. That's right.
Kind of. Yeah.
This is where Aiden and I agree. If we look at the fucking spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet says, "Oh, you were wrong" or "I was wrong," we will be like, "Oh yeah."
This is yes. This is what we're together now.
But do you agree?
This is what I think.
You have to embrace this.
Because sometimes when this comes up, when this comes up with a thing, it could be anything. Because part of me is like, I feel so strongly like there's a pattern that I do not acknowledge in turn, and that's why it feels bad. And then, but it's like, what if the pattern in my head is actually not as clear or as consistent as I claim? And then, like with the packages, and then I did the package data
What is the packages? What is the packages?
Okay, in the old house, there was a complaint about the amount of packages that were filling the space.
Okay.
And I felt like the way that it was leveraged was that I was a part of the package problem. Like, am I contributing to this? How many packages are stacking up in the house from who? So for 3 months, I tallied packages on my phone.
This was so beast.
To see, because it's like maybe I do leave packages in the house. Maybe it is me. After 3 months, I had 3 packages. Nick had 4. You had 15, counting your girlfriend at the time. And then you had a cumulative 70. And I was like, oh, I was right. And then it just, it did was it made me feel good.
Did you like bring this empirical data to be like rub it in?
No, it just made me feel better. Because made me.
That's why we do it. That's why we love data. That's why we love it.
This is the fear. The fear is that my passive assumption about what is going on is incorrect.
But you
because
like,
maybe I am the problem.
You like being validated in it.
But then I proved that I was
no one likes being told, hey, you're doing this wrong, and you're like, I don't think so, and then you think you're right, and then you prove it with fucking math.
You had the most by so many. It was insane.
Because I'm assuming, this is brought up by Cutie, I'm assuming, because I didn't bring it up, because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But you have brought it up to Cutie, so I think you relished in finding the data and then showing it to Nick and Slime.
No.
And then going, look.
I don't even recall. I don't even think I showed you guys the notepad.
I never saw it.
They know about the package thing, though.
We know about him doing it.
We know, because we got yelled at too.
I told them I was tracking it.
Yes.
And we got yelled at.
Because
I didn't know about this.
I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm so sure this is, because I don't want to be the roommate that's the problem. And I'm like, I'm so sure that this is Ludwig. And so I had to collect the data. And
I think this is bad, wholly. I don't think it's bad to necessarily track the data, but not confronting it is just like still letting the problem exist, but like thinking you are superior without.
But you think confronting? I thought confronting it was the problem in the beginning, wasn't it? Because you didn't want him to confront him with the data about this.
Well, I think like if you're saying it ahead of time, it's fine.
The problem, okay, so in
if
this
you're
case,
like being like, hey,
I think you're right.
Sure.
So in this case, if I could give you 2 examples, in the case with me and Anthony, I would probably confront him about it because it would be like, because he's insisting that like he would be insisting that he is correct, and then I would be like, no, I'm showing it. But Cutie, to me, in the months that followed, when Cutie brought up the problem, she named you specifically as the source of the issue. So it's like, I don't need to show her that it's you, you know? I just wanted to show myself that I'm not fucking crazy and it's not me causing this problem.
Right.
Yeah, I could have told you that. You don't have to track. Right through Amazon streams. I was a waste of your time.
Anyway.
I think I think you're in the lead. If you ask me.
In the lead?
I think if you tracked this, I think you'd be winning.
I think.
And so what is this track?
I think but it's hard because it's like the amount of times I am tuned out and jump in, I'm like, what? I think it's a different tracker because it's like the volume. Sorry, the mass of that error has to be also measured somehow.
You know what's funny too is tracking it.
I'd be like, oh wait, what did you guys just say just now? It's like that's like normal human stuff, but like with Aiden, I'll be like, we literally like talked about that like, and you were like staring at us.
I think tracking it in a conniving fashion also can adjust your behaviors. Whether,
like, that changes the meta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you, because you would perhaps be more focused.
The way you actually track it is to go back.
Yes.
Not go forward.
Because then it would be honest data.
That's hard too.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
But
that's what I love about a podcast.
All your future data is skewed. Because you're tracking,
impossible.
and so you're trying to do it less.
On a podcast. And that's why those fuckers in the goddamn subreddit, when they were mad at us for like interrupting Levy a bunch, I was like, no, I'm right. And I skitzed. And I did the same thing Aiden did. But
I did this.
And I literally sat back, listened to the episode. I charted every time we like interrupted him, how many times there was a diversion, how many times he got his story through. And it was like, this lines up. Everything's fine. You guys are mad at an invisible ghost because dude, I won. I beat them.
I'm not using Levy as an example for this, but I get so mad when people get mad at us for like interrupting guests because they don't know we're saving them. They don't know we're saving them from a mid-story. They have no idea, Ludwig. They don't know
I
that.
don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I disagree.
It's so true.
I think
Levy,
the problem. I didn't think the problem with interrupting Levy that specific episode was. The problem was.
I just said it wasn't Levy.
He didn't. Yeah.
So it's not. I agree with you.
In general, I think you're correct, baby. With Levy, I feel like it's about he was clearly frustrated by being interrupted, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but we read that social. Like that vibe, and it just became like, okay, if we do feel like we need to pop in, we pop out, and that got kind of communicated early on in the episode, and it was like fine, it was like butter.
The Yard is a comedy show, not an interview show.
It is a comedy show.
When we are interviewing people,
and we are also
we have to interject to be funny, or else we are only interviewing them.
I don't know if I agree that if someone talks, like I think not giving them the opportunity to present mid is bad. Like, I think cutting them off to be like, you were going to do something mid is like a very selfish thought. Give them the chance to fail before they fail.
I think having to sit, okay.
I don't think I've ever done that.
When you interrupt also, it's like you also can tail at the end of something mid, unless you have to sit through it. But it's like you can save something retroactively by like retconning it at the end by saying something funny. So you let them run out their mid shit, and then you like pop in with something really good, but you let them finish. The more ADD shit is just a pop in.
I also think the pop-ins are tough because the pop-ins derail, and then the original point sometimes gets lost, or is just less impactful when split up.
What about the pop-in gamer?
It can be.
Like this. This is a good example.
Or a pop-in swing. But what I do, this is what I do when I touch you guys, is I'm creating a touchstone of like, we're gonna come back to this.
Yeah.
Don't you understand that I'm doing that because I want to finish stories?
Right.
And then I wrap all the way back around?
I think the people complaining about the interruption being bad because the story didn't get to finish is worse because it did functionally
Yes,
finish.
and that's correct. But you know what? They were fucking wrong. Every one of his stories got finished, with the maximum diversion time being 30 seconds.
But it might have been worse if it, like...
It doesn't matter. They were complaining about the story being finished.
Sure, okay.
They didn't... If they were complaining about it not hitting as hard, then they should have said that.
And data is good.
Fuck yeah.
You know
Data is r/data is beautiful.
But
That's what
I
I've
think
been saying.
And I'm gonna post my package notepad.
That is a Reddit
with
post.
Ludwig's 10th Naruto liquid package. Oh, it got here, guys.
It got here, and he opened it 6 months later.
Which is not Ludwig's fault.
We can't complain because we were wearing all the extra merch.
Yeah, I was wearing them sweatpants.
But he went 2 years without paying a single utility. Now he's mad at me. You learn something new. You learn something new.
That wasn't mad at you. What the fuck?
I think even if there's an inability of people online to express why they didn't like something, they're probably right at their core somewhere.
No, I agree. That's why you take feedback, and it's about volume and it's about information. It's not necessarily like, but they need to be able, if they're gonna make a post bitching, I think they have infinite time to craft this.
Craft it better.
Craft it better. That's all I'm asking. Okay. But also, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not trying to get them on a technicality. But I'm saying, holy, and you're feeling a certain way because you don't know why, and that pisses me off. But I still am understanding what the problem is. I think I'm more introspective than people think, but...
You are?
Yeah. But I just like...
Don't give them that.
I just like...
Don't give them a little giggle.
I just like cracking their necks, because it's like, shut the fuck up. You have time to craft what you're saying. There's no
I think that most people react to a moment and comment.
Yes, they do.
And then don't feel shame if they are proved wrong seconds later.
Yeah. I was told
I think
that,
they don't expect a response most of the time.
which
I think,
is pathetic.
I think
Why would you live your life not expecting to be
I think
heard?
because imagine like the average video you interact with, like if you're commenting on like a Veritasium video and you're like, this part sucked, it's like the chances of the dude like replying to you are just really low.
I think
the level of engagement you provide for the scale of your like celebrity is a very granular.
You're right, but we just shouldn't be typing things to places where they're publicly and people being like, this won't be read. It just shouldn't be in our head.
I think that when you comment, I think everyone does this. I think when you comment something, there is an assumption that it will be read, not replied to. Like I think that when you go somewhere and you go like, this was bad. Like even if you don't like kind of expect it, you kind of know it will be read by this person most likely. Unless this person has 50 million followers, it's like okay, they won't read their Instagram comments. If you go on a thing and say like, I think you're hot, like you think they'll read it. Unless you are commenting for commenters. Like if you go
I think that's a lot of it. I think it's commenting.
There
to
are
see
people
if
who
other
comment for
agree.
commenters, and that is also stupid.
I think if you say this part sucks, you're kind of curious if other people agree that this part might. Yeah, this part did suck.
That is validating. That
Anyone
feels
reading
good.
this in 2023?
Dude, I am. I'm reading it.
And they don't want to be alone.
Anyone in this room with me podcasting in 2023?
YouTube comments have to be the worst thing ever.
Why is that?
Why?
Because
not
they'll
old
have-
ones.
Because there's so many like fucking copy pastes of like, hey, timestamp 00 it starts, and then it's the end of the video timestamp. It's like this is the end.
Dude.
The thing is,
That's
and then there's like the porno accounts that are like 18 plus, and it's just a big ass in a hole.
Yes. Everything you're describing is awesome.
And
right
then
now.
they just take the top comment because it's a bot.
Look, YouTube wasn't always a job. It was just a place where you post
Can we
fun
thank the yard
videos.
for always uploading a funny video every week?
Who?
Oh,
That's just another comment.
Fuck those people.
I was like, what? YouTube wasn't always a job. It was just where you uploaded videos. And before YouTube was a way for people to get attention and like be famous, there was just beautiful comments of people just sharing ideas, being funny, interesting,
real shit,
or
bro.
dumb or bad, or just saying this sucks, eat a dick. Like it was just raw and sick. But then when YouTubers got famous and that became a thing you could do, there is like a trickle down effect to commenters where they go, well, I also want to have 400 likes on my comment, and so they say things that they think people will like.
Wow, this blew up.
Wow, this blew
liked
up.
comments.
Edit. Wow, this blew up. Haha. Whoa, thanks for all the likes.
Likes as a currency has fucked everything.
And
That's
this
why
has
Reddit's
ruined
a
our
shit
brains.
place. Yeah.
This has ruined and the comment section. And also forums.
Could you not always? How long has it been since YouTube didn't have likes, like upvotes and downvotes on comments?
I actually don't know, but it's more just about like comments were never a way to have notoriety in the world, but now they like, kind of are in a weird false way that
There's
people
a
trick
weird
themselves.
paradox where it's like, it is not in our brains and our DNA. It is something that must be learned to deal with 1,000 comments telling you to kill yourself or whatever, or like really mean shit. It is not. We are not built for that. But what we weirdly are built for is saying that from an anonymous vantage to somebody. It's
Dr.
weird.
K and I had lunch or breakfast this morning, and he said the same thing. He's like, humans are just not built to be creators.
We're not built for the receiving end, but we're weirdly built for the giving end of being one person who says, "You look like a lesbian. I wish you were dead."
Where were you just watching?
I was watching last episode. And I think about that a lot, and it's like, it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
is he-
you're an Iron Fortress, and you've never been sad ever.
I cried this week.
Why? You hearing about your dad?
What?
You dream about your dad who's dead.
No.
Why don't you let him tell you why he was crying?
What do you?
Do you want to keep guessing? This is fun. No.
20 questions.
Bring up the sad shit in his life. Go
Was
ahead.
it
Bring
about,
up the depraved shit.
was it
Did you
about a
dream shit?
vegetable?
Did you dream about my dad?
Did an anime character you like die?
That's a good question.
No.
Did you eat the cry fruit?
Crying Luffy? Oh no, man!
What's funny is there is a cry. There's a no cry fruit.
Oh, that's good. You should have eaten.
It's called a smile fruit.
Yeah, I could have helped you.
And then it actually has a 1 in 10 chance of making you powerful.
Wow.
9 out of 10 times though, it removes all your ability to express emotion outside of smiling.
He ate that.
And so when the child of the father who was protecting the village sees his father get slain in front of thousands, he does nothing but smile.
You
This is
were
real?
fed that.
This is too complex to come up with.
Your
I feel
mom
like.
whipped that shit up at a young age.
The fruit?
Yeah.
And she was hoping I'd be
And she's
powerful
like,
as shit.
Eat this, my
You're
guy.
either gonna be an all-star basketball player or you're gonna smile all the
What
time.
did you cry? What did you cry about?
Joe Hisaishi, I went to his concert.
Oh,
It was just that beautiful?
It was.
Really?
I
Wow.
cried.
That's
I
so
openly
touching.
wept.
Dude, I don't know what changed. I cry at like every movie now.
Everyone here
Yeah, I
could've
don't know what
told you
changed.
changed.
I was like never a movie crier.
He cried at Barbie.
And I'll just cry.
What'd you cry at?
Barbie?
There was just so
You
many.
cried at
There were
Barbie?
so many women.
Yeah, when they took when they took the Kendom away.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I didn't cry, Barbie.
You cried at Oppenheimer?
Almost.
Bobby
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, is that you? Crying your ass off? String bean?
And I was crying. I was saying they came out the same day. It's so cool.
You're just emotional
What'd
bear
you cry
now.
at?
I don't know. I just watch like a movie a day, and like half of them make me cry now.
I cried at Joe Hisaishi. He's a god.
What kind of music?
He does the Ghibli
Trap.
soundtrack.
Oh.
It's like scam rap.
No, it's not.
Is it like Skid Babytron Open?
No.
Joe Hisaishi featuring TJX6.
Just him solo act. He is the goat. He's like 80 and he did the same thing in New York, so I think he does it every show. But like he walks off and he gets a standing O because he's the goat. Comes back out. People go fucking crazy again. He points to every member in the orchestra, gives him a standing O, and then he walks out, and then he peeps back in.
Oh.
Everybody freaks out. He does it 7 times. And he kept going back. He would do a song, and then he'd leave, and then he'd come back, he'd be like, one more? And then everyone's entertaining him.
I love that.
You know what we do every show?
What?
We go to the premium episode.
Whoa!
We shovel that premium slop into your big Aiden-like mouth. Don't you understand?
It's the only thing you have in common with
And
us
you can
is that you share
download the
his
app
mouth.
to feed me all day if you would like.
We feed Aiden, and he will get big.
How many days until you think a young game developer makes Aiden Clicker? And it's playable now in the App
I
Store.
mean, if Otto wasn't...
Yeah, Otto's title is, I have 73 hours to build this Aiden game, or the yard members will execute me.
Yeah, he's in a concrete cell.
Well, you guys can watch that or not.
Or
See
not.
you later.
Good night.
See you, guy.
Oh, we need to be on our phones less. We need to be on Aiden. We need to be on our phones
Do
less.
you think we need to be on our phones more or less, Aiden? This is a trick question.
More.
Dude, this is like when
You've
you go to the
succeeded.
DMV and it's like, do you drive through the school of children or do you go around?
Yeah. It's a very obvious answer.
If I was part of the guard, I'd be on my JT right now.
Oh, don't bring him up.
Okay.
Don't waste a step. Can't even catch my breath. Close at hand.
Phrase.